And looks like we're live. So welcome to Beers with Bad Company. If you're a minor, don't drink on YouTube. Everybody else, bottoms up. Now, just gotta mix myself a little drinky poo here. Little light on the beers for this evening. More about the liquor tonight.
Uh-oh.
This glass here actually came from this beautiful little place called the Ashvale in Tredegar in Wales. Somehow it managed to sort its way into my personal luggage to come home.
How is it?
Well, the glass is great. That rum, pretty fucking cheap, and it tastes like it, but it'll get me good and drunk. It'll do the trick. So, before we get started, there was a super chat that came in right at the very beginning that I should probably read out because I'm fucking terrible at it.
Yeah.
Stacey Morgan used his membership chat to say super chat rejects this emoji. So I'll just leave it here with the middle finger. Well, thanks, Stacey. And then he super chatted in $10. Beer man, I spoke with Make It Wayne and he made something special just for you, laughing my fucking ass off.
Yeah, I read that.
Week or two, it should be here. You're fucked. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, Roy, you have a much better memory than me, especially when it comes to these shows, because I don't remember any of them. I have a feeling that David's along the lines of me with that. He messaged me several times explaining that he does not remember last night's show, which is fantastic and kind of the point of this. But you seem to have a pretty good memory of what happens on these shows, and
Sometimes.
Yeah,
I often explain to me how you can't believe that we're still on the air. But do you remember who this Make It Wayne guy is?
No. I
No.
don't know that I've ever have heard that name.
No. So do you know who Stacey Morgan is?
I've heard
No.
that name, but I don't know who he is, but I've seen him chat a lot.
Stacey is a big fan of YouTube. And he's a pretty good dude. But he's like really into the YouTube. So he's got his YouTube wall, and he's trying to do his part for arm wrestling and growing it within the YouTube community. He has contact with a lot of big YouTubers.
Okay.
And he had me on a few different shows, basically just tries to get me on shows that kind of fit my strengths of being a drunk asshole. So
Yeah.
well, that's definitely my strengths. Yeah. This one guy, Make It Wayne,
Birds of a feather.
I guess he makes hot sauce and shit.
I've done that. I've done that.
And
I've made really good hot sauce before.
some evening he super chatted in or something and asked if I would eat a crazy hot sauce live on the air.
Yeah, that hurts. It hurts.
And me and my drunken stupor, obviously I said yes. So he reached out to this Make It Wayne fella, and they're sending me something that's going to make me look silly and make me cry. So I guess they finally got that all sorted out, and he made something special just for me. I guess the guy thinks I really am an asshole, and he really wants to put the blocks to me on it. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to get to deal with that.
So that'll be fun.
Not for me.
Oh, you made me think of this, talking about this. If you want some really hot sauce, my buddy, who I've known for over 20 years now.
You don't have any buddies, Roy.
Yeah. He grows he grows a garden every year, and he grows, when I first met him, the hottest pepper was the ghost pepper or the boot jaloko, whatever you want to call it.
That's
Well,
a long
Carolina
time
Reaper
ago.
is a natural
That's a long
grown
time
pepper.
ago,
So
yeah.
the Carolina Reaper was always the hottest.
Well, but this was before that came out. But
No, that was a naturally grown pepper. That's not a That's not one of the genetically modified ones. Now that they got into Pepper X and the Chocolate Reaper and stuff like that, that's yeah.
But this motherfucker makes his own hot sauce. He grows peppers every year and he makes his own sauce at home. Let me just
Boils
tell
down
you,
the peppers and the seeds and extracts the oils.
I've never seen anybody in the world, even I'm sure there are people, I haven't seen them that could come. He will get when his garden is in, he grows Carolina Reapers. He grows whatever's the hottest shit there is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. I know he's been growing Carolina Reapers for a while. He picks those and he eats a pepper off the fucking vine with his grits and eggs in the morning. A whole pepper, just sits there and eats it.
You grow a tolerance.
Well, you do grow a tolerance. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
The ones I've grown several super hots, and one of them I cut in half for my friend and I. He could handle it, but what was it? A purple ghost scorpion. And my first experience eating a fresh pod, it was all full of placenta too. It was greasy, like oil in it.
Placenta.
And it's all and sure, I just ate it. I chewed it, and it was down there for about like 10 seconds, and I felt the most intense, overwhelmingness, and I ran to the bathroom and I had to fucking honk it all up. And man, it gave me a panicky feeling. It hurt so much, it almost felt like an orgasm. It hurt so much, and it made me puke. And I couldn't handle it. So I don't think I could handle a Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, it's
my friend the Reaper by itself. I mean, a Reaper is just this tiny little pepper.
Yeah,
this like fucking scorpion stinger or bee stinger sticking out the bottom of it. It's a nasty looking little fucker, and it's hot. It's fucking hot. I got no problems with eating the habaneros and shit like that. I mean, they're hot, but whatever.
You can eat a raw habanero?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I salute you, sir. I cannot.
Habaneros are hot, but I mean, you're only getting 40, 50,000 Scovilles.
300 something thousand or whatever.
No, you're only 30, 40,000 with a habanero.
I used to grow these yellow peppers that were called fatali, Fatalii. They're an African pepper. I always find that the yellow ones have a better taste to me. They almost have like a slight citrus taste to them. And those were like between 500,000 and 700,000. And I used to make sauce out of those, and it was good sauce. I mean, it's hot, but it was good. It's tasty.
I grew there. I grew a really cool one once.
Well, I don't know. Either way, if they're making something special for me, I'd imagine it's going to kick the absolute piss out of me, and I'm not going to have a good time. I'm probably going to end up with my period in the morning. It doesn't matter what peppers you're growing. The only way to actually register anything on the Scoville unit scale is through capsaicin. It's the only thing that's actually spicy in the world, right? Pure capsaicin only gets up to 16 million is pure capsaicin, which is pretty fucking hot. But I've got a couple of sauces that are 7.2, 9 million.
And military grade pepper spray is like 5 million.
I know the police issue is only like 3.5.
What? Sorry?
The police issue pepper spray or mace is only 3.5 million.
Oh.
So I don't know what the military grade is, but the police issue, I've got hot sauces twice as hot as that.
Yeah.
I've had some mishaps with that over the years. That's not so fun.
I got Reaper Puree in the fridge right now. I got lots of fun sauce. Well, more than 20 something different sauces in the fridge, and they're all really good ones. I got some I just won't eat. I got a friend from out Alberta mailed me this. It was a chug challenge. It's in the cupboard. I forget what it's called. It's like this fire something fucking chug challenge, and there's no way I could ever drink it. Like, it's fucking hot. Like, it's way too hot for me. And
we used to do hot wings challenges every Wednesday after practice.
You have to film yourself doing it.
You're gonna get muted again. So we used to do the hot wings challenges every Wednesday. I had a beer fridge that was just for hot sauces. I had 100 and some hot sauces in there, and we'd all get a bucket of wings, 22 wings for $20, and everybody would pick a hot sauce to put in the line. I'd line them up from lowest to highest for heat. And then everybody throws a wing in the dish. We dump the hot sauce in, toss it around. Everybody eats a wing. Clean out the bowl, do it again with the next sauce.
Cool.
And we would get up. Sometimes people would want to pick those crazy fucking hot ones. And when you get up to like the source, it's like thick as molasses. So you can't actually dump it on there. You die. But you take the dipstick out and you can just wipe a smear across the wing. And
yeah,
it's fucking terrible. I'm good to go with eating any of the sauces that are made with whatever pepper. I don't care if it's a Reaper blend. You know, once they add the vinegar and the flavorings.
Not a big fan of the vinegar base.
Well, that's pretty well in all of
Both of them, yeah, but
you know, you add your vinegar, and then there's a lot of fruit blends for these really hot ones. They kind of mask the taste of the pepper.
There's a lot of fun.
So mango and stuff like that.
I love about
really
the
good.
Sorry.
I really enjoyed this one peach scorpion one, and this pear. It's not a scorpion pepper. The Scotch bonnet with peach was good, and the scorpion with the pear was really good. Then I had a couple of. I didn't really like the Rogue. It's hot, but it's a blood orange with.
Yes. I have one in the fridge that's made with blood orange. I forget the name of it.
Probably Rogue. It's really good.
Bro, it is Rogue. That's like one of my favorites. It's what a nice flavor. What a nice.
A lot of people love it. I hate the flavor of the fucking blood orange. Yeah. I don't like the Rogue hot sauce, but
I like
all of those are actually made with actual peppers, right? They blend puree, whatever. They add that to their hot sauce. You get some good heat going when you're using actual peppers.
Yeah.
When you want to get it really hot, they start getting into extracts, and it does not matter which peppers.
I'm not interested in extracts.
When you get into the extracts, it doesn't matter if it's a habanero or a Carolina Reaper. When you're doing the extracts, it's just you get less extract from a habanero than you would from a Reaper, right? You're basically just extracting pure capsaicin oil. So you just need a lot more habaneros to get a vial full of extract than you do Reapers. But an extract's an extract, you're still getting it to like damn near 100% capsaicin. It doesn't matter which peppers you're using at that point. As soon as you get into that extract stuff, I get my period the next day every time. I fucking bleed.
Yeah, I've never tried to make an extract of the hot sauce, but I mean, I have boiled down one of my first sauces I made. I boiled down a pile of what were they, ghost peppers, and made a fantastic sauce that I shared with a person. And then he ends up really getting into hot sauce stuff. He has a channel on YouTube, and anyway, he's friends with. Well, I'm friends with this other person too, named Heiko, who owns Heiko's Hot Sauce. You might have heard of it. He's got several out there, and they're really nice.
Well, I'm actually kind of excited to try this hot sauce. It's too bad you guys live so far away, so you can't do it with me. It'll be fun. Okay, so moving off of hot sauce, this weekend, Armgods qualifier.
Yeah.
This Saturday here in town, we're going to find out who in Canada is coming to fight for the chance to represent Team Canada in the East versus West, or not East versus West, Armgods, Ireland, UK versus Canada in September. It's going to be a good one. I hope we get our top guys. Now, there's a couple of guys that don't have to fight to earn their spot. They're getting, sent straight to the finals in September. Mulvihill, he went and earned his spot for the September show a few weeks ago over in Wales, right? Like, he's now the Commonwealth champ. He doesn't have to qualify. He is the champ. He's going to be competing in September without having to compete this weekend. Myself, because I do what I want, I get to go straight to the finals. John Terrian, he's going to be straight to the finals. He's not going to have to qualify this weekend, which works out really well. I was just talking with him today. He's actually got a lot of last minute shit come up this weekend. He was going to come anyways if he had to, but He doesn't have to. He's competing in September. Him and Tom Holland is going to be, that's a match I'm looking forward to personally.
Oh, he's having a match with Holland?
Tom Holland, John Terrian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be happening September 30th here in Ottawa.
Both of those dudes are just total fucking savages.
Absolutely. And JT is one of those guys that he ends up doing these big events when he's not ready, like a week after doing a big event where his arm got trashed. And then he gets fucking tossed out. And people think, oh, he's not as good as we thought. He just lost his last match.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is his arm was fucking trashed, and he just shouldn't be doing that many events. Like, when you get to that level, you got to pick and choose. You cannot be competing every weekend. Even if you're getting free trips all over North America, the world, whatever, you just can't show up at your best.
You got to heal.
To me, I would never do that. Well, I mean, fuck, I'll show up at an event when I'm not ready, no problem. But I'll tell you to your face, I'm not showing up ready. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said Roger is going to beat the piss out of me, and that's not a guy that can beat me.
Well, you mean like if you were not?
Yeah, you give me 3 months notice, tell me that Roger and I are pulling and the winner is going to make some money. There is zero fucking chance that dude's beating me. Zero. It's not close.
Zero. Come on. You could always just get injured. I mean, come on. In the match. I mean, there's always a chance.
Yeah. Sure. There's a chance I could get injured and I'll still fucking win when I'm ready to go. I show up at fucking, like, I don't know, 12% for that fucking match and still made a fucking go of it. Fuck him. It's not close. JT, when he's ready, though, that's a bad dude. Did you see what he did to Dallas Langston?
I did not.
He beat Dallas 3-1.
Did he?
You know, he went straight through Froda. He even smoked fucking Coach Ray the first few matches real easy. Right? And then he got tired. But that match with Coach Ray was like 20 minutes after his Froda match, and Coach was sitting there for 2 hours fresh waiting.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's Neil Pickup and his fucking skeezy antics. Is what it is. You know, I'm surprised you didn't try to tell us that was live too. Oh, round 2 of this Iron House. They're both fresh first match of the day.
Yeah.
Live yesterday. John Terrian. I can't wait. I was talking to a few guys when we were over in Wales that were there and watched, that know both JT and Tom Holland. And I heard opposite opinions from the same guy, depending on who he was talking to. Right? Like,
he's playing to the audience.
Well, both ways. He was like, man, I don't know. I could see it going real good, but probably John's going to win. And if somebody smashes the other, it'll be John. But it could be a really, really good one. And then you hear him talking to somebody else later. It's like, I don't know. It's probably going to be real close. But if one person walks through, it'll be Tom. So
I see that. I see that very likely could turn into just a sick hook war.
Well, neither of them know how to do anything else. I mean, they know the principles of it, but both of those guys,
White Wolf,
they go straight after fucking A game, and it's always going hook. And both of them can attack. They're both fast as fuck, and they both have a defensive hook from hell. I can't wait to see this. I hope they both get stuck on defense, and we literally watch two guys collapse from exhaustion at the table.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
That's always
White
fun.
Wolf with Super Chat. Devin's going to love that shirt and hat combo. Absolutely. You will absolutely love that, buddy. Did you see his latest video? I shipped it today. CAWF is the new fucking FBI trying to get Trump, SB accuser, judge, executioner. Nothing to see here, folks. I don't know what half of that means, but
I haven't watched it, but Devin put out he premiered a video about an hour or so ago that said something about he's been charged with abuse. I haven't watched it, but I saw the caption, the headline or whatever. So I watched the video. I don't know what I mean, obviously they're really going to try to fuck with him. I mean, which is, I mean, that, I don't know. Come on. I mean, SB's going to get rotten tomatoes thrown at him if he shows up in an event now. I mean, I just don't think it's a good idea.
Why?
I mean, come on. He didn't do anything, but he was actually a lot more tame than he normally is in a super match. I mean, he showed up to fuck with SB and beat him, and he did, and he talked some shit at the table. But I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, that's just a bad look.
So is it SB that's actually?
Well, I don't know. But I mean, he's the head of the fucking CAWF, right? I mean, he's the president of the fucking federation. So if he wanted to say we're not going to do this, I mean, I think he could dog it off if he wanted to.
I would very much like to have somebody's opinion that actually knows what we're talking about.
He was, Jock Hoban says Devin was wearing Crocs, Roy.
So where in the rules does it say you can't wear Crocs?
I heard a discussion about the rules a week or so ago. Somebody was talking about, and it's apparently the rule says you can come up there barefoot if you want to. Somebody said, I haven't looked at any of the fucking rules. I'm just repeating.
Yeah, I haven't looked up the rules. I mean, I don't really care. I know you have to wear black pants and you can't wear jeans and you can't wear shorts and you have to wear your provincial shirt. Really? As far as I know, he was wearing black pants and a provincial shirt. I think it's a little crazy that anybody would ever try to wear flip-flops or Crocs at the table. I did it once. Fucking, I had a shoe go flying off into the crowd. I slipped. I fell. I fucking lost the match because of it.
I don't own any of those bullshit shoes. I don't wear any shoes out in public that I can't fight or run in that won't come off. You know, I mean, like, that's fucking stupid. You see these people walking around with flip-flops, these grown men in public in flip-flops, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, but I can kick those off in a hurry if I got to fight.
I can't.
But then you're going to be barefooted on, rolling around on concrete.
Yeah, but 90% of the people out there can't fight anyways. Fucking kicking their shoes off ain't gonna help more shit.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't own any shoes like that. Like I own shoes that stay on my feet no matter what.
Till I don't own shoes, just a huge mountain of socks.
I wear combat boots and wool socks year round.
If you wear 7 layers of crusty socks, it counts as shoes, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's almost like a galosha.
It's all the protection you need. You got that beer man protection for the bottom of your feet.
So aren't they called
I actually don't know what the fuck's going on with this whole Devin thing. Now, I have talked to Ryan about it. And basically, he's a whiny fuck.
Well, he's going to end up being a fucking pariah in the fucking arm wrestling community. I mean, come on. Devin showed up and beat your ass, and now you're going to fucking throw the book at him for beating your ass.
Well, who's on the ethics committee? I would like to know. If anybody knows who's on the CAWF ethics committee that maybe we can send a link to, and we could hear what's up.
Yeah.
I would very much.
I don't even know who. Like, that's somebody somewhere a week or so ago, I was watching a video. I don't even know who was talking about it, but I can't remember who the video was. But they were showing. You can go to the website and it shows, like, there's a link to the ethics committee. Somebody pulled that up and put it on the screen. I don't know. I just think it's whatever. I mean, it's just a bad look for SB. I mean, you couldn't beat him on the table, so you're going to beat him in the fucking, conference room with all the muckety mucks. I mean, weak.
I don't know, man. I would like to actually hear the full story about what the fuck.
Well, let me look and see how long. I'm not going to sit here and watch it, but I want to see how long because it was a video that premiered from Devin. Okay, it premiered 1 hour ago.
Well, I don't have time to fucking. If it was like a 2-minute thing that he did, but if he did it live,
it's 8 minutes and 15 seconds. But I'm not going to watch it right now.
Well, okay, as long as you've got it like muted. I mean, I would put it on and just show the video. If it's only 8 minutes, maybe we could just put it on.
Yeah, if you know how to do that, go for it.
Yeah, I think so.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Just give me a second here. If
Well,
I think I can get to it. Okay.
anybody know what those are?
Okay, so I think I could do this. If I go here. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this just fine. Is that should be going now? Yeah.
Yeah, I see something.
There. We'll just listen.
I can't hear a thing.
You can't hear it?
I can't hear it. It's very, very faint. Oh, probably because I don't know, because I have my fucking speaker turned off. I don't know. Maybe everybody else can hear it. I don't know. No, they can't hear it either. Oh, that was good.
Well, if they can't hear it,
Oh, yeah, nobody can hear it.
so he's saying the president of the CAWF.
I saw this earlier, I believe.
Well, I mean, if nobody can hear it, I don't think there's anything I can do about making it louder.
Darn it. Yeah, I watched it right before we went online.
All right, well, I'll just stop the share then if it doesn't matter. Well, that sucks, but I would have liked to have heard that, but
No, we can watch it later.
You didn't see what I just ate. I'm glad there was an intermission while I could munch down these bastards. Roy, do you know what these are?
Is that pickled garlic?
Actually, yes, wild garlic
Oh yeah, yeah.
from Quebec.
Mm.
And yeah, and during that intermission, I just munched down about 3 of them. It was fucking fantastic.
You know, you can pickle almost anything and it's good. I love pickled food. Like pickled okra is so good.
I've never tried that.
Oh,
I'd try it though.
that's the only way I like okra. I don't really like it boiled.
I've never tried okra, but like, how else would you do it? Steam it and fucking
People-
throw some butter on
Well,
it?
people fry it, people boil it.
Fry it? Okay.
Oh,
I had some seeds. I had some seeds for this is on topic, but I have some seeds for these. What do you call them? Oh fuck! Nice brain fart right in the middle of the story. Nice. Loofahs. You know the loofah sponge thing.
mhm.
Anyway, so I have these seeds for loofah plants, and the reason why, because they're closely related to okra. And you can possibly grow them in Canada, but you got to start them in the house real early, and you might get like a little fucking. I always thought them fucking things were from like a sponge in the ocean, but nope, they're from like the loofah sponge is like from a plant. You grow it, and then as it matures, you take it off the plant and break off all the skin and shit, smash away all the shit, and you end up with this like skeletonized, spongy shit. You wash it off, and like it's. I don't know where I'm going with that, but.
Oh,
How about pickled eggs? You like pickled eggs?
Fucking
Well-
rights, I do. You know, if you ever buy pickles and you eat all the pickles, just put some boiled eggs in there in the juice and throw it back in the fridge.
If I eat
And let
pickled
them sit
eggs,
there, let them sit there for a week or two. You got fucking pickled eggs and whatever flavor those fucking pickles were.
if I eat pickled eggs and you have to make a long car trip with me after that, you will regret it terribly.
I don't think I ever want to do a long car trip with you.
I mean, pickled eggs. Oh my God.
I don't ever want to be around you for a long time period, Roy.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is rather interesting stuff, though, with Devin, the ethics committee. The questions it brings up is, where does it stop? If you could start getting charged by the ethics committee. Now, I understand having a certain level of sportsmanship, whatever. This is the Nationals. Okay. At a pro event, if they tried to ever try any of this shit, absolutely not. At Nationals, where does it stop? I don't know. If you can start getting charged by the ethics committee, Maynard, you got to turn it down. You got to like mute the
Maynard?
fucking live. Mute the live. We can hear you.
Mute the YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Sorry.
Last thing I want to do is listen to my fucking drunk ass talk.
Oh, Porky's leaving.
I'm heading out.
Porky.
Bedtime.
Porky,
Good
before
night,
you leave,
Curtis. Good night, Curtis.
I was just about to reply to you in the chat. So you're coming Saturday. What are you pulling? Did you make 35 or are you coming down Friday to weigh in?
No, I'm gonna be probably like 245.
Guys, we are doing weigh-ins Friday night if you're looking to cut the weight.
No, I'm just gonna come in as is. I'm not worried about it.
Well, it's not
Oh.
necessarily about coming in as is and what you're pulling at on Saturday, but what are you going to be pulling at in September?
I'll be heavy. I'll be like 245.
So you're looking to pull supers in September.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I heard,
left or right?
Ian's coming too, so that should be a good one. I guess I got to get through Carnegie, eh?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you guys could split it. You left him right.
I'm pulling both arms.
Well, yeah, but you can only qualify for one.
Or whatever.
That's right hand, I think. Eh?
So if you win both right and left, you get to pick which hand you want to compete with, and whoever
Okay.
gets second place in the other
Gotcha.
hand will be the representative.
Gotcha.
there.
So we both potentially could do it.
Right. So like
Gotcha.
there's no point in putting Carnegie into a left-handed match at the big one, but whatever. That's if you guys win. You still got to win. You never know who's showing up.
That's right.
Like,
That's
Big
right.
Rick didn't qualify for East versus West, so we
You know
we might see him.
A fucking guy from the Ukraine came to Pickled. Porky didn't
Hey,
even know
Maynard.
coming and smashed him. So I think he's okay for whoever.
He
shows
did
up.
not smash him. I saw the shit. But
but
I mean, that's a
Oh, come
WAF
on.
champ.
He almost ripped his arm off again, but still crushed him. Come on, man. That's balls.
He
That's
still
big
won,
pork
but
balls.
did Pork Chop win the class?
I don't remember. Did you win the class?
Absolutely not. He did not. They
Oh, he got
both
second.
fucking killed
Oh.
each other.
Yeah, I went against that guy Ukrainian twice.
Yeah, that was war, man. That was cool.
But who won the tournament?
3 hours sleep.
Yeah, who won the tournament though in supers?
I think it was Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie Staken.
Yeah, that dude's an animal.
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Fucking right, he is. His hook is crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
How about Pork Chop's hook?
Well, Porky's hook is a different shape. It's the same amount of power, kind of, you know.
Wouldn't beat me right now, I can tell you.
Oh shit! Porky's he's coming back. It's already happening. His
Yeah,
bicep
I'm excited.
tendon is like-
I'm definitely
his
happy we
bicep
got
tendon
Pork
is
Chop
like a
competing.
1-inch cable. What?
I'm definitely happy that we got Pork Chop competing this weekend. It guarantees that we are going to have, even if it's not Pork Chop that wins, having him competing guarantees that somebody that some motherfucker is going to be winning it, right?
Oh yeah, for
Nobody
sure.
wins a class that pork chops in that's not worthy of representing Team Canada. So
That's right. That's right. Yeah, a bunch of us are coming. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, we have the address, right? We're good.
Yeah, we're good, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the valley. I'm gonna rest. I'll be ready.
How's it going, Maynard?
I'm
we
good.
might need to
I'm
get
good.
Devin to start trying to pull arm gods, seeing as he keeps getting these fucking ethics violations and shit whenever he pulls elsewhere. You think
Man.
Engen's going to allow him to act like that now? Or is the
That
precedent's been
guy-
set and Engen's going to crack down on him too?
No, I don't think so. The show is a big part of it. I honestly think that like Devin's almost like the Muhammad Ali and the Terry Fox of arm wrestling, like together. And how fucking dare them even do that? Like,
Terry Fox.
if you
How
ask
the fuck
me,
could you possibly compare him to Terry Fox?
'cause
That
he
is the
doesn't
greatest athlete to have
man.
ever
He
lived.
doesn't stop, and that's a champion, So
I see the relevance.
When's
yeah,
the last time Devin pulled the nationals? How long?
23 years.
He's pulled what, once in 23 years, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's fucking. I don't want to really say too much.
Yeah, no, it's weird, but like, just watch the video of the matches.
If
Like,
I talk sportsman, like watch our fucking match we had last year at nationals when I got javelin.
oh yeah, Porky got the javelin.
Anyways, I'm out.
All right, buddy. See you tomorrow. So yeah, it's fucked up. It shouldn't even be happening because like, man, that's what arm wrestling is. We're like animals coming for other animals, So I don't know.
If they're gonna fuck with Devin about what he did, I can't. The beer man, you better not ever go back to the Nationals.
Dude, I've been brought up to the ethics committee fucking twice now. Both times they were looking for a lifetime ban on me.
Atta boy.
I have never,
Easy.
I was the only person ever brought to the ethics committee before Devin now. So
Devin's got to follow your lead once again.
once again, and I don't get no credit. Why doesn't Devin ever just say, look,
Time is it? Okay.
it's all Beer Man's fault? I didn't act like that before he taught me how fun it is.
It's the high hooker way.
Well, it is now.
Oh, hell
I'll be
yeah.
back in a minute. I
Devin was
gotta let
so
my
polite
cat
and
out.
respectful before I got into this and taught him how to fucking have fun.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of angles, I'll tell you.
So
Yeah.
good to meet you, Strangle Banger. We've never met
Hello.
before.
Nice to meet you, Roy.
Oh, you
Baker.
say that now because you've never actually met him. But your opinion will change. Stranglebanger's all fucked up.
No, I'm not. I'm good.
You got a
I'm good.
name like Stranglebanger.
That is a hell of a nickname.
It got given to me by a girl, man. What do you want from me? I had to take it.
Like, I don't even want to ask about that.
I'm
Like,
glad it was a girl and not a guy.
why are you
No, I
glad?
don't-
Why don't you just mind your own fucking business, Roy?
Swing your buddy. Oh man, yeah, it was a girl.
But I
Definitely.
got brought up by the ethics committee twice now. Once for was it sexual harassment or sexual abuse.
Yeah, that was you saying that you skull fucked me on the last live, you whore.
No, this was years ago at a provincials.
Oh, really?
And the girl that actually threw me into this fucking committee is actually like the one running it now. So that's fun. And it had nothing to do with her. She just saw an interaction between me and a friend of mine and said, that's disgusting behavior.
Oh, how dare they judge?
Let's get him banned for life.
Oh, so she's a fucking Karen, is what you're saying.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh,
And then the second time is fucking stupid. I got to the table to compete, and there was this dude standing in the ref spot, and he shouldn't have been there. So I just moved him out of the referee's spot so the referee could come do his job.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm up for fucking a lifetime ban yet again.
Up for review.
Holy me, fuck.
You were up for review.
But you didn't get banned either time, right?
Nope. There was two other members of the ethics committee right there, actually in the group of us that were talking when the first incident happened. And they were both there like, yeah, no. Voted down, not happening. That's not what happened. Shut up.
You know what?
The Chris Gobby thing, my explanation when I was called about it was I did not push a ref. I pushed Chris Gobby. He is not a certified
Chris
referee
Gobby.
anywhere. So I definitely never pushed a referee. And he wasn't even supposed to be refereeing that match. He was just in the ref's spot. I thought I was doing the right thing. I didn't know he was 107 fucking pounds. I thought he was like a full-grown man, and I just moved him out of the way. Like, he shouldn't have been there.
But you know what this really illustrates is any organization of people is always the turds rise to the top. It's always the people who are just these sniveling little. They get like this little taste of fucking power, and then all of a sudden they're just like, you know, I fucking hate that shit.
There's a band called Clutch from America, and they have a song they call people like that. They call them trash snibblers.
I love Clutch. Clutch rules.
Fuck yeah, I love those guys. But yeah, like, to me personally, arm wrestling would not be so hot and popular if it wasn't for the showmanship and technicality involved in the fucking fight. It's that simple. Like, you take away the component that we all love from it, and it's just the movements, it's not going to be the same thing anymore. People won't even want to watch. It'll be boring like fucking golf, you know?
Well, nobody watches 12 hours of the WAF championships to watch Alexander Solzhenitsyn stoically take on Ivan Ilyich. I mean, like, so they can go.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody gives a fuck.
This kind of behavior is part of the game, and it's what makes us happy. So I don't think it's cool to try to limit that. Like, you shouldn't be able to, like, hit people with a beer can if they touch your beard or something, but
you absolutely should be allowed to do that. Why the fuck would you not be allowed to hit? Look, if somebody fucking touches me after fucking bodily harm to a fucking family member, fuck you. Bring me up to my ethics committee. They can eat my fucking shit too.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. But that's what I'm saying. If a person doesn't cross that line, but just talks shit and whatever and does the job, then fucking leave it, you know? But like, they shouldn't tax the talent of this game with that shit.
Here's the upshot of how this is all going to play out. Okay, so let's just say Devin says, you know what? Okay, I showed up at the Nationals, so I don't give a shit about the Nationals. So I showed up, I live streamed it for several hours. I brought more attention to your Nationals than it's had since last time I was there. So I won't come back, and you can all suck my fucking dick, and you know,
one hand should always wash the other, man. Like, that's the community, you know.
Well, I think the thing is with Nationals, there's a degree of professionalism. You're representing the country.
Yeah, I've read that stuff. Yeah,
and a lot of other people had other issues with it, where Devin was there just to fuck somebody around, be a dickhead, bully him. And then he pulls out of the event. He doesn't even try to win. So now you've got people winning gold medals at Nationals and people that could have won gold medals.
But nobody cares.
Maybe
the guy that would have won that gold medal cares.
Yeah, but nobody else does. Nobody else does. I mean, name who won the Nationals last year. Name everybody that won the Nationals last year. Nobody fucking knows.
I know who won. I know one guy who won it.
I mean, it's just like, it's, you know.
The Basement Squatch won it last year. Robin Getson, he won last year. So
and he won this year.
Again, it's just continuance.
Yeah, so he fucking won back-to-back Nationals now, but he ain't winning next year's.
Oh, shit. I don't even know. Will we even be alive next year? Is there a next year?
Well, will I be alive next year is a better question, but I qualify for Masters next year, and I'm going to show up just to fuck Ryan over.
Oh, there we go.
High hookers fuck guys named Ryan over.
What, do you have to be 40 to qualify for that?
Crying Ryan.
What do you
qualify I'm going to fuck Robin over, not Ryan.
What do you qualify for if you're 55?
Grandmasters.
So you only got to be 40 to pull Masters.
Oh.
Yeah, and then 50 gives you Grandmasters.
Oh, okay. So I'm somewhere in the middle. Epic.
Yeah, I'll be a grandmaster by next year.
Man, if you want an arm wrestling workout, take a fucking arm wrestling table to a volleyball tournament at a beach. Man, wow. Me and Porky
Everybody
showed
wants
up
to
there.
play.
Just me and Porky. It was murder. Thankfully,
Oh, you had
John-
Slim Reaper there.
Yeah, he came like 3 hours later, like 4 hours later. We were like so glad to see him, man. Like, oh fuck, it was crazy. Good times, good times.
Hey, I want to know this. I think the next time Devin sees SB in person, he should give him a vicious wedgie, like to the point where the elastic band rips off of his tidy whities.
No, just pull it over his head and draw a face on it. Is that socially correct though? Are we allowed to do that? Or has it been banned yet?
You'll probably end up back at the ethics committee again.
Man, I made a reel the other day that was just banning everything. I'm like, you're not allowed to sit down. It's been banned. I love it. So awesome.
Evan, where did you get that vest from? What vest? Is this a vest?
It's a tank top, isn't it?
Is that a UAL shirt?
Yeah, UAL.
Yeah. That was some good arm wrestling back then.
Well, I mean, Drank was a bit of a dink, but it was a nice jersey. I mean, I'm a little fat for it now, but
How much do you weigh right now, Evan?
fuck. I don't know. I haven't checked in a few weeks, but probably 245.
Fuck, eh? Nice, nice.
Hey, I got a question for you, Bear Man.
Yeah.
What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?
Okay. What?
What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?
I know that a hormone sounds really good when you
Well,
get
it costs
it
you $20 to make a hormone.
I've
Yeah,
never
buddy,
made,
there it
I've
is.
never, I've never made an enzyme.
right.
Jesus. For $20.
Time, eh? I used to use those in my hydroponic garden. Growing green onions and shit.
Green onions, great song.
Okay, what is it, Roy? What's the difference?
I've never made an enzyme. I've never made an enzyme.
Oh,
It's like the difference between jam and marmalade.
Gotcha.
I can't marmalade my dick down your mother's throat.
My mom would kill you.
Well, I mean, I'm always talking to Roy when I say things like that, but if you're taking offense to it, we're gonna
Sorry.
look. If I would have
Defensive.
said if I would have known you were here, I would have said I can't marmalade my cock into your eye socket.
That's what I was just gonna fuck you on. I was gonna be like, oh, I know because it's only
Wow.
bisexual jokes that come my way.
Yeah, wow. Skull fucking the
Went
strangle
there.
banger. It's like
Went
that's
there.
the thing to do.
Dude, I'm a headbanger, dude. I'll break your dick off. Oh, I'm just kidding.
head banging. That's a new fucking meaning with you.
Oh, you bet. I
You
know
got
you
it in
love
or
me.
out?
Evan. I know you love me. I know you love me.
You got it all blacked out right now, buddy?
What?
You got the all black in right now?
I can't hear you. My phone's welfare.
The whole black.
Oh, it's always black. Oh,
Fucking gnarly.
yeah, buddy.
Don't ever pass out first in front of me. I'm telling you, it's a bad idea.
Dude, I never sleep, so you're gonna be the one with the painted toenails and a fucking.
I'm telling you, I carry a little tiny spoon with me everywhere I go in case I see you sleeping. I'm gonna pop
Yeah,
that
I
son of a bitch out and have us a party.
That's fair. That's fair. If I fall asleep, you can have it, but I don't sleep. So good luck. I can hang for like a few days with no sleep.
Wow.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure somewhere around there I'd be driving back here and getting away from your little spoon.
If you guys see me on if you guys have me on Facebook, I posted a thing just today because last night I was sitting outside. Very few mosquitoes, surprisingly, or maybe I just smell bad. I don't know.
They were all here. That's where they were. They were here.
But no, but I
eating.
just posted a video about this skunk. I mean, this skunk is like just a few feet away from me. And it's just eating seeds that fell out of the bird feeder. I was sitting out there watching, well, a family of raccoons first. I tried taking a video of them, but it was too dark. It's a shitty video. But yeah,
Well-
so there's a mom with 3 baby raccoons, and they come by and lap up all this sunflower seeds that fall out of the bird feeder. And
That's cool.
I sit outside at night for hours and sit with them. And the mom, I think it might be the same mom from last year, not sure. Her name is
I
Ginger.
tag them so you know.
I no, but you can't. I don't even want to. If it's Ginger, if it's the same one from last year, well, it might be because she came up like where I sit in my chair. There's a log right there, like a log that I could put a beer on or whatever. I usually put seeds up there, and she jumped up last night. I mean, she's like right there. She came right over to me, but I just ignored her. Right, I just ignored her, but she came right over to me, sniffed or whatever, and then stood on the log that's right like adjacent to my left knee.
That's
The
fucked
log
up.
is right, and she's a raccoon standing right there, and her babies are lapping up the seeds on the ground. And yeah, it was so cool. And
I
then
have an
I
idea.
guess I did something. I must have done something or moved in a weird way or something. And then she all of a sudden took off, and 2 of her babies followed her.
That's cool.
And the other baby stayed right there, right with me at my feet, lapping up whatever seeds it could find.
Yeah.
And then,
Next time
and
she
then,
goes on,
and then I
next
said, I actually told her, you should go, her or him, whatever it was. Raccoons pretty much all look the same unless you can see their bellies because the girls got nipples.
they all do, don't they? Oh shit.
The adult ones, yes, at the time of year for sure.
You can milk anything with nipples.
I like that idea. I like it.
I have nipples. Can you milk me?
Okay, so I got
You
a
a
couple of
girl?
things in the chat I wanted to fucking bring up here. There's been several calls to arm saying they want the beer man as the sitting president of the ethics committee next
I
year.
would, dude. You're the man for that job.
Look, if that's what the people want, I'll take a run for it.
That's
I
what they're
think
gonna get.
we need
I'll vote twice.
a man of strong moral character sitting ahead of the ethics
You,
committee.
right?
You should be on the ethics committee. I mean, because you understand what I mean. You
Yeah,
violated.
because I've been fucking accused of violating every ethical goddamn thing in the book.
Yeah, you
Could
set
you-
the standard for bad behavior.
Could you see this whore sitting on the fucking board of the committee with a beer in his hand?
I am not a
people to get
whore.
fucked.
I don't sell it. It's free.
Yeah, no, you do a great job. I would love it. I would love it.
Also, Kentucky arm wrestling here. Western Kentucky arm wrestling. Evan, what the fuck? You gonna come down to Kentucky or what? Talk to me. Damn it, leave a circle for a month. Now I'm forgotten with. Gee, thank you. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
That's a bit of a run on.
Fuck. I don't even know how to read what you're fucking saying. Anyways,
Not
David
enough
Jones.
beer. Not enough beer.
I had some
It's hard
beers the other day, last week on the show.
to.
That I went to the liquor store. I grabbed myself a couple of Sparkle Puffs.
Right on.
And
Did you really?
they had this other one.
Uh-oh.
Roy, what was it?
With
Oh,
that
God.
sunshine fucking
It was
nuclear sunshine something or something.
it was something that he said was awful. It was I saw it on the website. I looked it up.
Yeah,
It's
but-
stronger. It's stronger than my Sparkle Puff, but I tried it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, it was absolutely fucking terrible. It was hard to get down. There was
Yeah.
I had to fight to keep it in.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
That's what she said, buddy. That's what she said.
Agreed.
11.7 or something.
Yeah,
Fucking
it-
quadruple IPA. But what was
something
the flavor?
sunshine.
Like Sparkle Puffs of peach
You
puree.
guys fucking causing trouble there or
We're
what?
always causing trouble. Always.
Daniel.
It was
Hey,
Space
Dan.
Animal.
Give
It
them
was
the gun.
Dan.
Give them the gun.
Dan, are you
What's
coming to
that?
fucking fuck
What's
shit up
that
on
right
Saturday
there?
or what, buddy?
Fucking
Look at
death and
that. Look at
destruction.
that. Look at that.
Oh man, that's what happens when you pull every day.
Is the Danimal coming on Saturday?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Come fuck shit up, buddy. I can't wait.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh
Take some fucking souls.
shit. He's
oh,
excited.
the Danimal. Now that's a guy we want representing Canada at Arm Gods. Just so much fun.
Soul Stealer.
They're all fucked.
proper like. Oh, fucked. Okay, so whatever that fucking weird beer was, it was terrible. I
It
got a
was
different one.
Agreed.
What was it?
it was Space Age Sunshine Orange
That's right.
Creamsicle.
Orange
That's- yeah.
creamsicle. Yeah, that tasted like
It was not
somebody
very
ate
good.
orange creamsicles only for
be
4
honest,
days and then
yeah.
shit liquid into a can. It was fucking terrible.
I love some
But
of their products, but
I
not
did
all
try a
of them.
different one last night that actually
yeah.
was pretty good.
David,
Remind me to get back to this can here.
Oh,
After
I
the
know what
super
it
chat.
was. It was the skin creamsicle.
Orange skin creamsicle. Okay.
Oh
so
yeah.
remind me to
Oh,
get back to
yeah.
this can here. I got a super chat. Sylvie
Oh, yeah.
Wilkie. I believe that ethically sourced chalk will need to be commissioned for subsequent events. Current unhypoallergenic brand makes have a potential to become an irritation to competitors who have sensitive skin and eyes. I would also like to add in sensitive feelings.
Chalk is banned, man. There's no chalk anymore. It's banned.
Chalk should be banned. All straps. Why waste
Fucking
time with
banned.
chalk making a mess? What if people don't like chalk? You put chalk on your hands. Now I got a chalk on my hand. I don't want chalk on my fucking
And I
hand.
have
That's
sensitive
bullshit. That's
skin.
unfair.
and when somebody slaps on the pad, it becomes aerosolized and people inhale that shit.
Right. That is the wrong type of white powder for me to be inhaling. Fuck that
Exactamundo.
shit. So this is a drink that everybody should have.
Plug.
That
What is it?
Cream
What's that say?
soda, 1,000
Cream
milligrams.
soda?
I've always
Right.
wondered why
Cream soda beverage?
something
Put
room
'em out
charged
until-
beverage, shroom charged beverage.
No.
yeah.
No.
That's delicious. Cream soda, 1,000 milligrams of psilocybin in that bitch.
No way.
I had a good night.
Wow.
I've always wondered why they say 1,000 milligrams rather than just a gram.
Does anybody know what a safe microdose would be?
Yes. Yes, they do.
1/2 of a stem.
One of these gummies is a very safe psilocybin microdose.
Jesus Christ. But how would you ever sleep? I could never sleep when I did that.
Dude,
You get used to it.
Stranglebanger is frozen, by the way.
these things are fucking fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, he jumped out. He's probably jumping back in.
No, he just saw the mushrooms. He's
I
like,
wonder if
nope,
it
gotta
could,
go.
I wonder if it could flip a switch and change a person's habits.
No.
You have to
No.
want it. You have to want to change your habits, but it can help. I mean, I think microdosing mushrooms has been proven to help a lot of people that are dealing with PTSD.
I'm always just been scared shitless of because somebody dosed me.
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
see,
fed
you said
me
you,
like a
you took
half
too
an
much.
ounce. Somebody
Yeah.
fed me like a half an ounce of mushrooms, and I was hungover and smoked some.
A
weed.
half ounce of mushrooms for your first time?
It wasn't my first time, but it was.
This is your last
but,
time.
It was, and it was. I was in a strange place. I was in the States, and yeah, it was like about a half an ounce, and I tell you that the 24 hours of after that was a hell of a time. It's like I went to hell, man.
Oh,
was-
dude, I've had
it
a
was
half
not-
ounce of mushrooms
It was not
a
a way
bunch of
to
times
meet-
in my life.
It's not the way to meet the
I love it.
mushroom goddess, you know.
It is the most fucking fun 6 hours of your life. And you have no idea what the fuck is going on. It's a great
Oh,
time.
it was eye-opening for sure. It was eye-opening and soul-opening for sure.
I had technical difficulties, but I'm back, motherfuckers, just for a little bit.
Good to see you.
I'm not on the TV though. Something's fucked here.
Yeah, well, there's like a 30-second delay on it in case YouTube needs to
Oh,
fucking fuck
I
something
see
off.
it.
Or like if I got some weirdo pulling meat on the
Hey,
camera
White Wolf.
and I gotta like end stream, it gives me a few seconds to get that done.
Yeah, that's
All right,
cool.
we got a super chat from Joe. Espy is a chump to stoop to the levels he did with Devin smashing him, take the loss and be better.
I have something about the chalk. What if the person who doesn't want the chalk is actually having sensitive skin, but does the chalk come from like SB?
What?
If the chalk comes from SB, it has to be banned. Okay, I'm good. Continue. Sorry.
I don't know where I was.
There's a big argument for just fucking starting straps always anyway.
I like it.
Look, I just love arm wrestling. I don't give a fuck how you want to get down. Like, we've had the rules for a while. They've been refined to make it what works. Apparently, most leagues think the rule set that we have does work. The problem is slips. How do you, with what they call as an intentional slip, I can, as a referee, certified referee, I can watch a match, know this motherfucker intentionally slipped, but I can't call it based on the rules I'm allowed to enforce.
95% of slips are intentional, whether you like it or not.
Well, they
And
sure look
73% of all
like
statistics are made up on the spot.
person yanks in a certain direction and they just fucking wing out, like they just fucking.
Well, it
fucking,
starts.
pop out.
It starts with the half slip, right? Because that's a good move. Like when you do the half slip, it makes the person chase you. So if you just hang out there and then they start to crack your hand, you can just pull away. It's not so much intentional, but it starts there because it's like a move,
Yeah,
But there
if you want to go into that
if
back
you-
knuckle, and if they're trying to hold on, it's a lot easier to peel their hand back from there. But if their hand's strong enough on that top end, they can dominate your hand, and now you really got to fucking bail.
Yeah. Like Bob did to me at the thing.
And if your
I
intention
let him
is to
climb
go,
it. I let him climb it though.
You fucked around way too much.
There was a spot where I let him climb my entire hand and my post did not even open. It was gold.
Yeah, but your hand was shit.
That's okay. It's all arm anyway. It's all about
How
the
do you keep somebody from injuring your elbow? You can't. You're the one that injures your elbow generally. Your opponent can't put you in a spot that's going to hurt you unless you let them learn how to arm wrestle. You got to keep yourself safe.
Exactly.
In amateur division, amateur competition, I've got no problems with rule sets to keep people safe.
For sure.
Once you get into that professional level, if people are getting paid for first place or the super match format, motherfucker, you know the risks. And if you don't, you shouldn't be competing at that level.
Exactly.
And if you don't know how to keep yourself safe, you shouldn't be competing at that level. I know I do a terrible fucking job of protecting myself. I'm okay with this. I know the risks. I know what I'm doing.
For it.
I don't give a fuck if my arm breaks. I would rather it break than to let it go.
Yeah, exactly.
No big deal. If it breaks, you're not going to hear me crying. This guy tried to injure me, blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, I know what I did. I've been trying to break this shit in half for fucking 10 years now. It ain't happening.
Yeah, but you can't break.
Impressed if it ever does let go.
You won't break, beer man. You're like super beer man.
Well,
beer is better for bone density than milk is. Look it up.
Look it up. I'll wait. Look it up. I'll wait.
It's a fact.
Dude, your inner elbow.
I am the only person involved in the case study. So 100% accuracy.
I dig it. Yeah, your inner elbow is iron. Like you built that shit.
And that humerus bone, dude, I hang with my fucking hand behind my fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
And just fucking drive sideways.
Fucking right.
I have watched matches that I'm in
that make you cringe.
It's just, how the fuck? I don't cringe because I know it wasn't going to break. I remember being in it. I'm like,
you got into some pretty awful.
Stupid.
You got into
but
some
somebody played a match of mine for me with the screen cropped down, so I didn't know it was me. And I was squeamish as fuck. Like, oh my god, that's just going to break. I don't want to watch that. I was like, dude, that's your fucking arm in this match. Like,
there it is, the cringe.
Yeah.
You got in some really bad positions against Maiden.
Against everybody. Fucking Yannick, Maiden, Devin, Rick Heidebrecht. I had a 6'8", 350-pound monster pressing over my arm outside of my body like that. I'm just fucking smashing sideways at it. Like, fuck, I can't use my arm here. There's no access to any type of muscle at all. All I've got is skeletal structure. But if I throw my body at it, it's going to fucking move. So I just start doing that. Fuck it.
Yep.
I was a year in the sport. I only ever pulled amateur twice. It was both of them were at the MGC, the Mike Gould Classic. That amateur division of the Mike Gould Classic is better than a lot of the open division tournaments anywhere in the country all year round, right? Like that's just where the sport was then. If you ever win the Mike Gould Classic amateur division, you are not allowed pulling anything under pro forever. Like, that was the rules then, right? That's the only way to know if you're pulling pro. If you've won that, you're a pro.
Fuck yeah.
So I won the amateur the day before and jumped into the pro the day after. And I got into a Rick Heidelberg. That's a big bad dude.
He is
And I
big.
already pulled the full day
Holy
yesterday.
fuck.
And he takes my hand and my arm stops it. But he can't pin me. He's trying to like, holy fuck, it ain't going down. And I realized I'm in a bad spot. I didn't give a fuck. I was still celebrating from the night before. Was hammered, drunk. And this is the first time I ever yelled at the crowd. I don't even give a fuck if this breaks. This is fucking awesome. And I was trying to break it. And that's a year into the sport. My shit just will not break. Ligaments and muscles will tear, but the bones won't break. But if I had the choice, I'll take that arm break over those fucking tendon tears.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. You recover from that way quicker.
Well, especially seeing I won't stop arm wrestling. I tore up my distal bicep tendon in like 2016, I think, September 2016 against Mike Gould. And it took 4.5 years before it stopped hurting.
Wow.
And I've still never gotten my pronation back like I had before.
Bones have blood supply. Ligaments and tendons do not.
They do if you move them and they feed and they get fluid.
Yeah, but not in the same way. You have to.
No.
I mean, like,
no, they don't. They do
No,
not. You do not have blood supply. You do not have veins running through your ligaments.
No, I know that, but I mean, like,
That's
if
correct.
they don't,
They get fed on both ends, and that's it.
Ligament attached bone to bone.
If they don't pop and they're just rough, you can fix that. You know.
Well, I had a 3/4 tear
muscle to bone.
through
Yeah,
my tendon,
A
and they
long
told
road.
me surgery's not an option.
Yeah, because you had to
Leave it
work
alone; it'll heal. I'm like, okay. Well, the thing is I'm not going to stop arm wrestling, so we need to
It's
fix
too
it
fun.
because it's fucked. I said, well, you've got two options. One, leave it alone, and it will heal in the next year or two.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or two, keep doing what you do, blow the rest of it off, and then we can fix it.
Yeah.
So I took number two, and I just started looking for events to go fucking get that shit torn off. Like, I want this fucking fixed, and I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting.
That's fucking gnarly, bro.
And I
That's
chased that
gnarly.
fucking tear for 4.5 fucking years until it just finally stopped hurting.
Somebody in the chat mentioned stem cells, but yeah, like as if just anybody can afford that.
Well, it's not even just the affording it; it just wasn't readily available.
Right? Yeah, it
back
didn't
then.
occur then.
I mean, now,
Like,
now, if I had the money, I'd fuck off, go get stem cell replacement, no problem.
if you
I
have
don't have the
injuries,
money
yeah,
because
for
you know.
sure.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta go.
Look, I hang out drinking beers at you motherfuckers every fucking week. Clearly, I don't make good fucking financial decisions. I don't have the money to go do it, or I would. Maybe I should do a GoFundMe, and then when I get enough money for stem cells,
Get
I'll
the
go buy a
super
new
bag.
fucking Harley, and then start a new GoFundMe that I'll actually use for stem cells.
Do you have a primary injury that's still bugging you?
Well, that was a hell of a question. Fuck you, David. Look, we're buddies and all, but we're not close enough for you to start talking to me like that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Don't just talk about my mother.
Must
you
have hit
son
it
of a
pretty
bitch.
close to the mark to get them all
Why
riled
don't you
up
just
like
talk
that.
about my mom? You might be more offensive than Nanya.
Oh shit!
Non my business or so. Oh, that guy. Oh, I don't like that guy. I watched that whole fucking thing. That's why I couldn't come on the next night. I was fucking dummied from the night before. I watched that guy. I didn't like him.
Nobody likes that guy.
That he wasn't very nice. He was a little bit. Anyway, it's not for me to judge.
Attaboy.
No, we're definitely allowed to judge here.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Oh fuck!
Oh my goodness.
I love this show. You guys are awesome.
Triangle
You're
Banger.
awesome, Maynard.
What are you thinking, Nanya?
Really good to see you, man.
Don't know him. I don't know him. I don't think.
Have you ever
anything.
watched the show while he was on?
I watched it a bit, but he cut out a lot and he wasn't saying very much. And I was like around the house back and forth. So I only kept, every time he came, he was just standing there like,
So how, on a scale of 1 to
Apparently, I was an exceptional level of cunt to that man the last time he was on. And
Oh,
I
really?
do use the term man sparingly.
dude, I'm going to watch that just to watch you be a dick. I love it.
I literally received multiple text messages the next day saying, holy fuck, you put on a masterclass of cuntiness. Like you were setting traps that he just kept walking into. He couldn't help himself.
Oh my god.
And you just kept setting him up to be a bigger cunt the whole night. Like, fuck, I don't actually remember the show, so I don't know. I think we should try to convince Devin's Forum to take the best beer man being a cunt to Nanya clips.
here's the thing
Oh, yeah.
about it. Whereas
to make one of his friggin' montage things like that loop and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be
You know what?
okay.
You know
Okay,
what I
well
wanted
that's
to
a
do?
project and a half for him, but that would be
It is. It is
funny
hard
as
work to
fuck.
make clips. It's hard work. To
Oh
make
man,
clips.
DF makes some
you
awesome,
know how
awesome
yeah
shit.
it would take about like at least oh my god it could take like 48 it'd take many hours to combine something like that to make it go to the
Well,
music, to make it funny and timing and
because-
shit. I understand video editing, I know how to do it, but
well,
it's been a long
the
time.
hardest part about it, like, because I make the reels for the team page and shit. So, like, the hardest part is sourcing the material and then going through it and taking all the little clips out of it. So if there's like
Yeah.
I wanted to make one for you called Dave's Greatest Hits and take all your coolest little moments from this show and make one just for you, right? But like,
You're
man,
fucking
every
with me,
episode,
right? You're
every
fucking with
episode's
me,
4
right?
hours, right?
Yeah,
So
you
I'd
gotta
have to
watch
sit
through
here for a
all of
year.
it, find the ones you want, cut that out, put it in
Yeah.
the cooler folder. And once you went through fucking how many fucking episodes? This is 84 now. 84
know.
episodes at like 8 hours an episode. That's
I'd
like
have to sit there
17
for a
years
year,
worth of
man.
fucking footage. And you got to go through this in a fucking couple of days. Good luck.
Check it out. I'd be watching the Beer Man for a year, man.
There all the times when he's like took my voice away or whatever, or I don't know.
Every time I've had to
have
mute him for interrupting me over and
are there
over.
any I don't know, have I ever really been entertaining at all? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Oh,
A
yeah,
lot
you're-
of people watch it, Dave, because of you, man. A lot of people watch it because of you. You are a
Go
show.
on with you.
No, I'm serious. We love how legendarily wasted you get. It's fucking priceless. It is.
But that's I don't know. Should I be proud of that? I don't know. But
no,
but
you
the-
have
the
these
funny thing
moments.
is, it is the worst representation of who I am.
Hold on, it's not though, because in that frenzy comes out these little snippets of wisdom and funniness that it's fucking gold. Like you're a special dude, and we love you, man. We love you, Dave.
I love you,
Love
Maynard.
Yes, I love you.
I saw where
Just-
somebody commented like 2 or 3 videos ago. Like somebody said, I haven't watched in a while. When did Gandalf the drunk show up?
Buddy. I love it.
Yeah, I'm so fucking proud of that, eh?
Oh, you know what? It doesn't really matter as long as you're laughing and happy and fucking happy. That's it.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
am
matter.
David,
man.
the Wizard
You
of
gotta
Sloth.
train. You gotta train.
You know what Freddie Mercury says? Nothing really matters.
There you
Nothing
go.
really matters.
I can groove on that.
Platinum Blonde said that too, though.
Uh-oh. Copyright. They're banned.
Remember
Oh,
that?
fuck.
No, that was high school shit, though.
Seriously.
Oh,
I'm
but
gonna
wait
go
a
for
minute.
a bit.
Well,
I'm gonna
I don't
go
know.
for a
Oh,
bit.
fuck. Oh, I'm the old guy here, eh? Look, beard. Well, everybody's
I'm
got
older
beard,
than you,
but
Dave. I'm older than you, Dave. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. I'm 55.
Okay,
My
you
birthday
got, like,
was just the other day, and you didn't even remember.
It's not that I didn't remember. It's that I didn't care.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just dick.
See, so that's the main thing.
The head dick.
Well,
Okay.
you're always mean to me, Dave.
I
How
mean,
long are you guys going to be
I
on
have
for?
never done anything in my life that
Until
would
Beer
ever
Man gets
warrant
fucked
somebody
up.
being mean to me. So I just don't appreciate it, Dave.
What'd I do?
I don't know.
What I do?
Look,
Oh,
He's gonna-
don't
trying
ask
to
me
find-
to cite reasons for the
no,
things
no,
I
no,
say.
no. Radar,
He-
radar.
He's going to
Evan's
put
trying
you
to-
in the
He's
corner.
trying
He's
to
gonna put you
find
in
a
the corner.
weakness. He's trying to find a weakness to exploit.
No, he's going to put you in the corner with your head down and turn the volume off again.
That's it.
What a-
It's going to be like a slash and call for 2 minutes. You're going to go to the box and you feel shame.
I feel shame when I'm in the box. I did the wrong thing, tabarnak, and well,
I must do more wisely.
he deserved it. So I gave him the what he had to get.
boomstick.
And, now I'm ashamed.
And now I
The
sit in the
boomstick
box
of
for 2
shame.
minutes and I feel the same. It's the hair. The hair makes me sick, puking, blah, like that, puking.
It makes me cry, motherfucker.
Is this,
I love
is,
it.
is
Look,
this a
if you've
movie?
never watched
awesome.
Slapshot, you need to go watch that fucking movie.
I love
Action,
Slapshot.
brother.
How many times have I? I've watched. I love Slapshot, of course.
I like when
Well, you
know
were
what my
actually
favorite part
alive
is
when that
they
movie
hit the
came out.
puck.
So
When- I
Yeah.
like when they hit the puck and it hits the organ player in the head. That's the best part of the movie.
Hey, I have a trivia. I have a bit of trivia about the movie Slapshot.
I've got a bit of trivia about Roy not being allowed to talk.
I like the
Better
Hanson
hockey
brothers.
movie from
The
Canada.
Hanson
Slapshot
brothers.
or
The
Strange
Hanson
Brew.
brothers.
No, listen.
No,
Okay,
Strange
Devin.
Brew or Slapshot.
Oh,
Slapshot.
fuck both. Can't choose both.
Yeah, they're both awesome.
David Tobes, you are correct. Roy Baker, once again, receives 0 points for trivia.
Listen. Listen, my good buddy who died in
You don't have buddies. Why do you start off every story with a lie?
my good buddy who died in December. He died in December 21. But when he was a small child, he was living he lived in Jefferson City, Missouri, and that's where they filmed that. They filmed that there. And he actually he was in the crowd with his parents as a small child while they were filming Slapshot. He was like in the crowd while they were doing the skating scenes.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. That was in like 1976-ish.
Jesus
Seven,
Christ.
seven, seven.
That was the year I was conceived. Beautiful.
What year?
Slapshot
think
was
I-
like 70. What was Slapshot? It was like 70.
I think it was 76. I think you're right.
Someone
It
in
came
the
out-
chat, look up when Slapshot was, please, and post it in chat.
It came out in 77.
Oh,
so-
Big B. Oh, shit. Did I see that for real? Where is he?
Yeah, Big B in the house. What's up, brother?
Bisms. Bisms.
Bisms. Big
Oh, I
bisms.
hear him. There he is. Oh.
Hey, baby.
What's up, my
Stranglebanger, if you're
man?
on your phone, just swipe across your phone so you can get the fucking view of all of us.
It looks like it's light out where you are.
Nah,
He's in his dining room.
just my down here. Exactly.
He's
That's
at
the biggest
beach.
money tree in the world.
It's true. That's where that's where all the power comes from. The power tree.
B,
That's awesome. You're in your
check
dining
this
room.
shit out.
Oh,
What is
yumminess.
that? What is that concoction? Mushroom. What is it?
Mushroom charged beverage.
So they're putting-
Oh, it's
So
almost
that's a
that
gram.
time.
So there's a gram in that can.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I could
That's
drink
a
some five
Pure
of those.
extract psilocybin.
well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Now,
I think I could drink 5 of those.
well, I mean, fuck, you can drink fucking 50 of them. You're gonna live,
Oh,
but
I don't
holy
know about
fuck, is it gonna be fun? But
50's
I'll tell
gonna fuck
you,
you up. Ah.
I'm scared to take a sip.
You're a bum. Rob. You're a bum.
I'll tell you though, that's a good tasting fucking edible. Delicious. Also, I think those gummies are kicking in a little bit.
Or something?
Okay, I'm gonna get off the call for a bit. How long are you guys gonna be on for? Because I want to come back.
Until Beer Man gets fucked up and stops it all of a sudden.
Okay, cool. So
Is that how the show
it
ends? I
usually
thought we
gets
were on
some-
a time
it
limit.
is. I love it. I love it. So
That's how it
I'm gonna
always
go.
ends.
Basically, the show
And I'll
ends
come
when
back.
I have something better to do.
I'm like a Jeffrey. I'm gonna
Or
go.
run
and
out
then
of
I'm gonna
beer.
Come back.
Okay, bye, Jeff.
Look, if you're going
Bye,
to be a
Jack.
Jeffrey, you better be coming back with a 30 wall.
Love you guys, man. It's
Come
been
back
an
soon.
honor.
Take
It's
the
been an
eye out
honor.
if you're coming back.
Come
What?
back soon.
Take the eye out if you're coming back.
Man, I'll take my brown eye out and stick it on your nose. How's that?
See, that's why we have a 30-second delay, so I can just fucking end the call.
My bum is on your lips, and if I'm lucky, you might even give it a little
See,
kiss.
now you actually just did the first thing that might get me banned.
Oh, come on. There's no banning, only in the EAC.
Not when
Talk
Uncle
to me.
Charlie's out.
Bat.
Uncle Charlie.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you know, just living the dream. Living the dream. AKA the nightmare.
All right, B, talk for a minute. I've got a super important text that I should be responding to.
Okay.
Somebody asked something, and I gotta fucking look it up for fuck's sakes. I hope this is not fucking up the camera.
What are you doing with that mag light there, Dave?
Somebody was asking about the THC content of my dabs. It says 776.6 milligrams per gram, and it's 1 gram. So when you do a dab, you're doing a hell of a punch in the fucking noggin, you know. And this is called this. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. This one is called cured batter. Like this is the first time for that, but that's not what I just did actually. So where's the fucking package from the shit I just did? Where's the fucking package from the shit I just did? Where's
the fucking package from that bullshit?
gone? I don't know where it is. Anyway, the last thing I just did was actually diamonds in terp sauce.
Yeah.
I just don't have. Somebody asked in chat, like, what was the, details about that? And I think it was a hybrid diamonds in terp sauce. It tastes really mild. And it kicks like a fucking horse kick to the fucking solar plexus. No, well, but it doesn't hurt.
Hurts in a good way.
Like John Mellencamp said, it hurts so good.
My first
Well,
one is
Milne.
my first coffee in the morning. If I have coffee, either way, I'm doing a dab first thing in the morning. I get up, do the triple S, the shower shape. Well, I don't shave, but
Well, on your face, anyways.
you get up, you have your coffee, you sit down, and I do a dab. It's like my fucking medication, man.
All right. Well, the super important text I was answering just happens to be the one and only Ryan Espy.
Wow.
And I was trying to get him to come on to the show.
And he's not going to.
He doesn't seem so interested.
I don't want to talk to that fat cunt.
Well, see, that's the thing. You told me what you told me. So I won't put you on timeout for that guy no more.
Thank you.
But I'll put you on timeout for other people.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Ryan Espy is getting your full-time spot now.
Oh, is that what's going on? I don't think that'll last. I think that'll be detrimental to the show.
Hey, yeah, Big B, if you ever travel east to Ottawa and you want to come here, I'll send you home with a bag of goodies.
Oh, I do pass through your neck of the woods, and I'll keep that in mind, David.
Roger.
Very
I
much
might be
appreciated.
getting my bike back in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I get to go everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm so excited.
Very nice.
What did you get it? You got it repaired?
It's actually being repaired currently, I think. They're just waiting on a few parts. You know, I had to
So what? Okay. Oh, cool.
sign off on a couple of little you know, don't fix this, I don't care about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, like no caring about paint jobs or my dented exhaust. You know, those are fucking $1,200 pipes that are all fucking dented in, and I shouldn't have to fucking be running around with an unmatched fucking paint job and dented pipes because that fucking dickhead doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah.
But the way insurance works is deal with it or you don't have a bike. Fuck.
Yeah, insurance companies are the devil.
Hey, remember when I told you months and months ago that my well, it was probably still late
David, the
winter,
only time we ever talk is on this show. And if you're asking me if I remember, the answer is no.
Okay, yeah, but remember my carport fell down?
No, I don't remember anything.
I do. I remember that.
Roy remembers. Okay, so and then I had to pay a whole bunch of fucking money for them people to come, well, some people to come take it all away with a fucking backhoe and shit. Anyway, now I'm in the process of holy fucking spending some money, man. I'm getting a garage built. It's going to be not attached to the house, and it's going to be 20 by 16. It's like, well, with a door and probably a couple of windows and a garage door. I'm getting a fucking garage built. It'll probably add significant value to the price of my home.
Nice little prodigy on the go.
Are you going to
Little-
store the
Little
Tesla in
project
there?
on the go, yes, Big B.
Yeah.
You going to store the Tesla in there?
Yes, absolutely. And it's big enough that you could even put a small truck in there. So like if it's 20 feet,
That's what he said.
hopefully the interior dimensions are like exactly. I mean, isn't a fucking F-150 like 19 point fucking like 8 feet or something?
I have no idea.
Not too sure. So no one
Like it
drives
would have to be a small truck, but 20 by 16, I think would be enough. Well, the problem is they're waiting on weather. We've been waiting on weather. It's fucking late July now. We've been waiting on weather. They gotta come in and they gotta come in and you know, with the quick cuts, and cut out all the old shitty asphalt, and they're gonna lay in a new cement pad with rebar and shit. And I've even paid extra money for them to what do they call it? Stamp, you know, like a walkway along the side sort of thing.
Was
And,
this like a referral through a friend, or how did you find these people?
How did I find them? I don't remember. From one contractor to the next contractor, I found them, and this guy, fuck, I've already paid the guy over $9,000.
Damn it, Dave! I could have done it for 2,000. It would have been done by now.
You don't know what you're talking. Well, I have no way to contact you ever, so yeah, if I had known that you had a construction company or like
I do. We do it all, man.
fuck, man, I wish I knew that.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
I wish I knew that.
It's always good to like use someone you know or a reference when it comes to these things. So
I'd rather, yeah, I would have rather if I'd have known.
You know, you just got to make sure you're
I'd
not
much
getting
rather
chisel.
keep it in the family,
No, for sure.
because you'd know what to do.
I know exactly what to do, my friend. I
Oh,
know
fuck.
exactly what to do.
Well,
I would have
I-
done some nice custom. I would have done some nice custom for you. Some nice custom. Like whenever the garage door opens up, like the dab rig lowers like as it's heating. You know what I mean? With like an automatic dab that falls into it. You're not going to get that from whoever just did that project. But we'll worry about the next one.
Well, I gotta, we're gonna put when you have to channel some electricity into it with some little bit of conduit, but because you need lights and place to plug something in.
Yeah, that's easy though.
It should be pretty easy.
That's all easy. Easy shite.
the original layout, I had to make them change because they were gonna go like 16 by 16. And I'm like, I had to email them right back, and I'm like,
Simmer the fuck down.
I
Is that what
didn't
you told
say
them?
like, are you out of your fucking mind? I didn't say that, but what I what I did say was like 16 feet will barely fit my car. Like
Yeah.
they'll be roughly 4 inches.
Oh, it's a fucking Tesla.
Dude,
Well,
like,
that's
I
the
need- I
problem.
thought I needed a
And well,
fucking
and that
garage,
was my
not a
issue.
garden
Like,
shed.
why would I build a garage that can't even fit a little baby truck?
Yeah, but I asked for a garage, not a damn shed.
Yeah, I don't want a shed. I want a garage. Like, if I can't, you're attaching it to, well, it's not attached to my house. And that's
Huh.
another problem. The way the roof is going to be slanted, all the snow is going to fall right in between me, my door and the shed. So like, what do? Put up an additional awning on top of that to fucking stop that?
No,
On it.
you
Yeah.
have to install like burners in the concrete under the ground so they can just heat 'em up.
Burners in the concrete. Well, I've heard of, heated, yes, heated, what do you call that? Driveways.
Yeah. We don't have a problem with that
Heard of
here.
that. Yeah, I've heard of that. It's like an electric blanket sort of, but it's a big spread out one underneath the ground. And yeah, that's I've also seen interesting stuff, and I got in trouble once because I was installing some flooring, and someone said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! You can't use staples like that," because they had these tubes that went underneath the floor in a web-like pattern to warm the floor. And I was like jamming fucking half-inch staples through the floor. Anyway, I was just doing my job.
Dave's demos.
It was a very long time ago, and I never got in trouble for it.
Hey, in the chat, Cobra asked, "What is the strain tonight, Big B?"
Tonight we're smoking on a little gas face, Uncle Cobra.
Oh,
It goes right to the brain.
I wanted to show you this, man. Yeah.
Do you ever get AK-47?
I mean, I have, but it's generally more of like a sativa strain. So
I want to show you. Sorry.
you know what I mean? I like my gassy indica. I like to be able to smoke so much that beer man doesn't even annoy me. That's how you know.
Can you
That's how you
handle
know.
the hybrid? I wanted to show you this. This is called electric honeydew.
Electric honeydew sounds tasty.
It's by San Rafael 71.
Yeah. San Rafael's good.
I'll save it for you.
Ooh, thank you very much, Dave. I always love when I see Dave Holmes because I get a beautiful little goodie basket that'll last me like a good little 2 weeks to month. How sparing I am with it. But the blunts definitely enjoy the David flavors.
Oh,
That's
cool,
the thing, right? In a
man.
joint, it's like it's not as it smokes good, but like in a blunt, I forget like it burns it. You know what I mean?
Does it burn okay? You know how to roll it so it burns nice?
Absolutely.
I always thought it greased up the. Well, you do it with those tobacco leaves, I guess.
Exactly. The leaf, you know?
Yeah, and I don't know how to do that at all.
Yeah, it's a whole
It's
different
not
art.
so it's not like a cone that you just stuff, eh?
I mean, it ends up being a cone, but I just roll a cone style. You see how it's like small. See how it's small at the tip?
Yeah,
And
they're
then
always perfect. You
Yeah.
know what you're doing, yeah.
Not my first barbecue. Not my first barbecue.
But it's interesting because you actually take the what are they called, those cigars?
Yeah, the backwoods.
The backwoods, you open them up and then you roll that, eh?
Yep.
So
Exactly.
you do that. And
You
like,
take
how
all
the
the
hell
cigar guts out.
what are you using as the glue and stuff?
Just
Like
saliva.
I
But
can't
I'm actually working
comprehend.
on something.
Well,
I'm working
I
on something
guess
for
I'm not a
that
good
day.
enough engineer to fucking figure that out.
Yeah.
Too much of a biologist.
We're working on it. Oh, so bring my other phone. Oh man, did I get?
Well, you know what? If anything, thanks guys for allowing me to be part of something tonight. Maybe, well, I didn't say a whole lot, but
Yeah,
thanks.
you're most welcome. You're the
Something
fucking,
and
you're the
and,
fucking gangster of love, buddy.
maybe a little bit good for me sometimes.
Absolutely.
So those of you in the chat, yes. I am a little quiet. I definitely am having a pretty good time. So
Oh, that's awesome.
I may not talk all that much tonight.
Oh,
I'm on vacation.
now I know why. Yeah.
Well, that's
Why the
good.
hell did I
There's a
not get
fungus,
any of the
there's a
mushroom
fungus among us. There's a fungus among us.
I am King Fungus, and I demand some of that elixir.
I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a drink, and then I
Why
ate some
was it
gummies, but they're
another-
microdosing, right? It's all perfectly chill.
Allegedly.
West-
I can see a time
But all
when
of your faces
everybody
are
has-
sparkling right now, and it's tough to read. So yeah, I'm not talking a whole lot. See, what am I, a fucking 14-year-old? Jesus Christ.
No, you wish you were 14. You only have the penis of a 14-year-old.
No, actually, I probably had a bigger dick when I was 14 because I wasn't fat.
No, it would actually get hard when he was 14.
Without medication, right?
Yeah. 8,000 milligrams of Cialis a day will fucking figure
Oh
that
man,
out.
I got to inject it straight into the fucking weenus at this point. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
terrible.
Right into the potatoes. Right into the potatoes.
No,
I
no,
need
straight
no-
to shaft, straight
I
to
need
shaft,
no
man.
fucking
It's,
help.
it's
Damn, boy.
instant. It's instant.
What
Damn, boy.
in the chat, Western Kentucky Arm Wrestling wants me to ask you, Big B, to zoom in on the tree, please.
Well, I will do that.
How about
I'll look
no?
back at the trees. Well, for now, you can see the tip of my blonde. Yeah. Hold on here.
Oh
It's
shit!
prior restraint. Don't put that flashlight in my camera. That's prior restraint.
I don't know what that means, but I feel like Dave just blew
It
a
means you're
metaphorical
obstructing
ring
my
whistle.
view of stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh wait, no, it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply because you are in a private place. Oops, sorry.
All
Guys.
right. Well,
Jill Matati.
And I'm really
It's not a half inch for every 10 pounds. It's a quarter inch. Thank you. But can you guys just let me know if I'm really tripping the fuck out or did the beer hand actually show up?
Whoa.
That's not a Bud Light.
I don't
The
see
door
anything.
opened, he walked in, and I'm
Don't
like,
tell me that's a
that
fucking Bud Light.
motherfucker works like 8 hours away. That sounds like I'm opening a real beer.
So you're saying you lose a quarter inch for every 10 pounds you're overweight. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So if I got down to 235, I'd have
You
like
would have a
12
4-inch dick again, yeah.
I'd have like a 12-inch dick then.
No, see, you're one of those crazy Americans that's like halfway. No, you don't go in there. No, I'll be right back.
Yeah, like that's the kind of stuff I don't want to talk about. Like, is all your penis stuff. Like not into that really.
You're not really into penis, David.
Not at all. No, my own is very important to me, but I don't want to hear about other people's stuff.
Hey, I like his flag. It says, "I am Canadian." Are Canadians from Canada? Where is Canada?
I'm not even gonna answer you. That's the stupidest fucking thing you've ever said.
That's like Norwegians. They're from
You mean
Norwegia.
Canada, right? You meant Canada, right?
No, Canada. It's like Norwegians are from Norwegia.
I'm gonna taunt you back, and then I will taunt you a second time.
So be gone. I shall wave my private parts at your aunties. Now be gone, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Fishy la vache.
God, that's such a good movie.
It was. I loved it.
You know what? I love John Cleese. The fact that over the last several years, John Cleese has come out and just totally destroyed all this fucking political correct cancel culture woke bullshit.
Yeah. It's
He's
like,
just
what
like,
the fuck is
he's
going
like,
on?
fuck
Are you kidding me?
Just
Are
think
you
about it.
fucking
There couldn't
kidding
even
me?
be imagine somebody trying to. What if Monty Python? It couldn't even happen now. All these little butthurt little pussies would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, yeah, they're making fun of stuff." God damn it!
Yeah, I have. I guess I do have my own. I do have opinions about that. And yeah,
Everything
I
okay, Beer Man?
I
You
think that the
good?
mainstream media.
Everything is fucking fantastic.
I think that Justin Trudeau's mainstream media is pushing an agenda that I don't necessarily agree with.
Here's the fun thing. What I will do on the screen, just imagine what I do when you're not looking.
I don't.
I'm
wanna
having a
imagine
very
that.
hard time concentrating, keeping up with y'all right now.
I understand.
Is there a
I'm what
sheet?
some people would call tripping balls.
Is there a sheep like 3 feet off camera? Is there a sheep at your house?
No.
What the
It's
caterpillar
not, it's not a
comes
sheep.
in,
It's now it's his
butterfly
girlfriend.
comes the
Another girl.
beginning.
I don't think it's a sheep. It might be a llama, though. I don't know. It spits a lot.
Alpaca.
That's a hell of a drink you just drank.
Have you
Hey.
ever heard an alpaca scream while it's being sheared?
Do they like it or do they
No.
hate it?
I don't know. There was an episode on the
Why are you
Ultimate
talking about
Fighter where this dude
alpacas?
named John Gunther has a job of trimming alpacas, and he just like drives around state to state finding alpacas that need to be sheared,
Like,
and he
I
like
even-
wrestles them down and shears them and makes them look all nice, and they scream, and he does an imitation of alpacas screaming while being sheared. They're just like unhappy,
I
but
guess they
his
would be
imitation
unhappy.
is quite
But the thing,
fantastic.
that's why people
They're like,
have
"Fuck
alpacas
me,
because
fuck me."
I have 1 acre of land and I was thinking about getting alpacas, but then I, have to erect a good fence. They
Did you
never
just say
challenge the
erect?
fence.
Yeah,
They
he said
never-
erect.
I
So
said
your
erect
problem
the
with
fence.
getting alpacas is
He's
erections.
gonna make you erect, yeah.
Anyway,
If
but
you've got a
I could
problem,
have- I
if you
could
have
have
to
5
decide whether or
alpacas,
not
what
to
I'm
get
saying.
alpacas based on
I could have
erections,
5
you should
alpacas
probably not get alpacas.
on
Just
1 acre. I could
less
have
than
like
we
5
don't-
alpacas.
Don't have
And
alpaca.
they don't mind. They don't mind our
Bacon.
cold winters. Like people have built shelters around here. People build shelters for them,
What else
like
don't they mind?
to keep them out of the wind and snow. But even in some of the worst storms, these alpacas they'll just huddle together in the bush, underneath a couple of bushes. Like they'll just stand there, and they're so cool. Alpacas are so cool. They defecate all in one spot, kind of like a cat. And if you ever have to move them, you have to bring a sample of their poop, and then you put the poop down on the ground, and they'll always poop in that same spot. They are so cool, and people like to have them because in the spring, when you shear them, each one will give you roughly $3,300 worth of the best fleece in the world.
Oh, really?
Yes,
There was
sir.
a guy. There was a guy like down the road
Each
here.
one,
That,
each adult, and they come in so many different colors. It's fantastic. And they are so nice. They don't spit at you like the llamas, but they will stomp out a coyote if they see one.
I
Nope.
bitch slapped an alpaca once.
You did? Did it
Came at me,
offend
bro.
you?
Came
Did
at
it
me, bro.
It
Came at
spit
me,
at
bro.
you? It was
Came
an
at me,
alpaca.
bro. No, it must have been a llama then.
we're gonna go. We're gonna drive across Canada. I'll pack a lunch.
Yeah.
Alpaca lunch. I see what you did there.
That
Cobra,
was fucking terrible.
Cobra's here. Cobra
What?
Commander has arrived.
Nobody likes him anyway.
Commander.
Ever since he got cut from
Oh,
that
there
fucking
he is.
Cool show, I just don't like having him on here anymore. It just reminds me of like how I was almost friends with somebody that was cool, and like now I
My
just look
phone
down
can't-
on him.
My phone can't multi-screen that much. Fuck. God damn it.
Either that's a background or he's really still. He's like a frozen person.
Oh, dude, he's just aiming at me like, and he ain't wavering.
Look, Roy, this is my universe. You are just background, okay?
Yes, I agree.
I need to
Big B,
make
what's
David
good
Combs
with
my
you,
background.
What's up, G?
Big B, what it do?
What's going on, big brother?
I'm on slow motion. You already know. 113.
Hey, Cobra, you still training? You still arm wrestling training, Cobra?
Hey, Roy. How's
Oh,
mom?
oh,
She's pretty good. She's been sick, but she's hopefully getting better.
What's going on
I
with
thought
that?
my mouse was smoking.
My girl's a nurse practitioner. Talk to me.
Oh shit! I took her to the doctor about 4 days ago, and
What's the prognosis?
well, they said she had the flu and COVID at the same time, but I don't believe that.
Fluvid, interesting.
She got
COVID.
We're gonna sell that new shot. That's how they're doing.
I just
That
snorted.
combo. They have that now, right? They have that combo.
Andrew,
shot.
great to see you.
You have COVID.
you as well, David. Nice to see you as well. I can't wait to buzz in that Tesla. Evan,
we
what's
can do
good?
that. Oh, I'm getting some noise out of the front end right now, but I'll have to deal with that later.
Handle that, cousin. Handle that. What's good with you, Evan? How's the tan? Damn, still non-existent. It's all right.
Yeah,
The
he's
fuck are you
pasty.
talking to? Why are you talking to me? I'm tripping the fuck out. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here, man.
You tripping balls? You tripping
What?
balls? Are you
A little bit,
tripping?
yeah.
I think he might be peeing in his pants as we speak.
No,
Damn it.
but my foot is slowly trying to dig through the concrete underneath me.
Oh, trying to get.
Uh-huh.
trying to see
I
what's
don't think
going
it's going to work, but I can't tell it to stop either.
Hey, Evan, look into the screen. Boxed in, drawn out, pushed back.
Yeah, no, Cobra, I get it. We're all fucking 14. That shit actually works on people.
It
I
does.
don't get why people try to do that to you. It doesn't even make sense. Look, I'm fucking high enough. And that just irritates me.
Dude, look how fucked up I am, bro. I mean, come on. I was 13 years old, fucking tripping on mescaline, listening to King Crimson, playing table
Oh,
tennis.
let's go back to this
Oh,
mescaline
King
thing. Can we talk
Crimson.
about that?
With
I would
Paul
like to know
Scheider
more
for
about
hours
mescaline.
in the basement.
King
Just
Crimson.
Tripping balls, man.
Hold on. I want to hear more about mescaline. Because
20
I think that's on my bucket list. I haven't looked
I
at the
never
list
did
in a
that.
bit, and I'm pretty fucked up right now. But
Well,
I
Go
think
need a
mescaline's on
It
my
was like
list.
one of those like
Go
ancient
eat
drugs.
Paul
peyote.
Scheider.
Go and eat a peyote button.
Oh, yeah.
With
Oh,
a shaman.
bro.
With
Listen.
a shaman.
Man. Just make some tea with it. Listen, or peanut butter sandwich.
So I had an aunt of mine that explained mescaline to me many, many years ago, where she tried it at Woodstock, and she woke up like 7 states over 4 days later.
with triplets.
Yeah.
Hold on. 21st century schizoid man.
Yeah.
Listen, mescaline is
Yeah,
okay,
no
but
joke
if you're
in
really
me.
trying to go for it, you need to
Elephant
get into that sherm, boy. Hit that sherm. Give you superpowers.
Authority in Tangier.
Somebody needs to explain this to me. What is it I really want to do?
PCP.
What is your greatest
You do
desire?
PCP next.
Evan,
I'm not
what's the-
sure if we're having volume problems or I'm so fucked up I just can't hear if multiple people talk. We really need to slow it down to one at a time for me right now, though.
I think what you really want to do is conjugate French irregular verbs.
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna be a disclaimer right now. At my next event, I will be on PCP and I will have extra strength.
Holy fuck.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
And it's like,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
like, is PCP
I
something
don't
I
even know how
should
to
try?
pronounce that.
No, Evan, it's not. It's
No,
not.
no.
Bro, all you need is a little sherm. All you do is dip a
No,
cigarette
don't
in it, and you're
Oh my
going
God.
to the moon, boy.
Hey, since
Okay,
you're
whoa,
speaking,
whoa. You don't get to tell me I don't want to do it. I want to know what happens. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't
You
want to do it.
become- you
I don't
become-
want to
don't
know
wanna
what
do it.
happens. That's what I want. I don't want to know what happens. I'm
You
going to
become a
give you
Mexican.
guys a list of things I have never tried that I would like to experience.
Police
And
can't
you
arrest
just hand
you.
me something and I will
All
do
drugs
it
can't slow you
and
down.
not tell me which it is until we're done.
Well, that'd be cool.
That's fair.
Just like pick a box. Just pick a box. They just shuffle a bunch of boxes around.
Yeah,
and you
I
pick one.
picked that box. That's what we're going to do. And you're like, okay. So what's going to happen is like, no. I don't want to know. I'll find out in a minute. Let's go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want that organic thing going on, huh?
Well, I mean, I would prefer organics, but I'm not opposed to chemicals.
Man. Hey, man, yeah. Evan, you're a cool dude and all that, man, but you a fucking marshmallow, bro. You shouldn't play that kind of game. You soft, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just
I've
look.
actually,
Man,
There's an awful lot of
open a
things
Foot
out
Locker, you
there
might
that
end
an
up fighting
awful lot of people like way too much for me not to understand why they like it so much. Like heroin. I have never done heroin in my life, but
I'm glad I never did too.
I don't like anti-opiates. I do not like morphine
I don't like-
pills or
I never no,
any opiates really.
codeine,
They
shit.
make me sick. I do not enjoy doing them.
Me
but-
neither.
I just like flour.
I'm not allowed to fucking die without knowing what heroin's like. There's too many people that love heroin that much. Like,
That's
There's gotta
usually
be
what they give
fun in
people
it.
on their deathbed.
Evan, you're stealing my ending. You already know it. I told you.
yeah, but I'm always fucked up and I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I never fucked with that shit. But when I know it's the end, I'm definite. I've seen too many people like kill themselves and ruin
Oh yeah,
their
yeah. You
fucking
told me this
lives.
shit in Ireland.
Yeah. In the
Yeah.
end, like when they're like, dude, you got maybe a fucking month. I'm gonna call my dude and I'm gonna be like, man, bring me the best shit from Harlem. And that's what I'm gonna hit that black tar. I'm gonna go out like that. Like, nope, but don't
Oh,
OD me.
you saying I got a
OD.
month? I raise your ante. I got less than a week.
Oh, well then you better
And I raise
No,
it.
no, I don't want to
Oh,
fucking
heroin
off
is
myself with this
just
shit,
bring
Cobra.
that
Like,
Fetty.
you're taking it a bit far. I just want to experience everything life has to offer.
I just want a constant drip in the end. A
You
constant
want
drip.
to talk about a constant drip? Ooh.
Yeah.
I got a new combination that I discovered this weekend that I'm gonna have to. When Strangle Banger comes on the show, I might have to tell him we're gonna have a meeting about it later.
By the way, speaking of video,
This one's the big boy one.
daughter sent me the video of him performing that song. Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna release it on my page tomorrow.
Awesome.
Nice.
Evan's ex-daughter.
Yeah, ex-daughter. It was straight excommunicado.
Yeah,
Marcus
well-
bought that video. I don't know how the fuck she sent it to you. That's a problem.
Well, what I did was I told Marcus for the next 6 months, especially with armgods coming to Canada, that he may have a stipend of egg sandwiches at your mom's house.
Uh-oh.
Sandwiches?
And the video was quickly transferred into me.
Interesting.
So Marcus can have a couple egg sandwich at Evan's mom's, and I can make 2-3 grand on the video of him fucking totally singing like a little bitch.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, nobody's gonna believe that was me.
His
Allegedly.
voice, the unbelievable thing is that he sounds good. He really is a fucking puss.
He's got the voice of an angel.
I tell you what,
Look,
He
I
can-
do a pretty good Fergie. Okay, I do a pretty good Fergie.
he can whistle Dixie.
Andrew,
yeah.
does this mean you're coming up here sometime?
No, Marcus is gonna take my place for the next 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah. Evan's mom will understand the meaning of slancha.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get rough.
Oh boy.
It's gonna get rough. I'm hungry. Has everyone had dinner?
I ate mushroom
I've
for
heard of
dinner,
Food. I ate some wild.
but I
garlic
rinsed it down with a bunch of booze, so we're good.
and some sparkle puff. And
Yeah, I ate a
I think,
T-bone,
I, think
but
I reheated a burger or something earlier.
Ooh, that's no way to live, Dave.
Well
Yeah,
done.
Dave,
Well done.
believe me, I wish.
if you're not going to eat dinner, you at least need to have some mushrooms and some beer.
I think I went outside and there was maybe one gooseberry left on my gooseberry bush. Fucking birds eat all my fruit.
Goose.
Oh, but big headline. Bing, 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 bing. My Trollhaugen grapes. Oh my fuck. Last year I got, a few of them up against this thing, but then I let them go nuts. And oh my God, where I go sit, I sit underneath my grapes, when I'm talking to the raccoons and the skunks and shit. And holy fucking fuckity fucking fuck. There are so many grape clusters growing. They're not the biggest grapes. They don't grow really big.
Evan's
You're
thinking
just
about-
growing
mini,
Devin's asshole in your backyard.
seedless
Evan's thinking about his
Welch's.
asshole. I knew it.
They're called
Freaking stellar.
Trollhaugen grapes. TROLLH.
Why did you get so excited about the
A-N.
cluster of grapes?
Anyway, they're just like Welch's grapes, like seedless. And anyway, I gotta get.
I know
them.
exactly what a
I gotta
cluster of
wait-
Welch's
I
grapes
gotta
looks
wait
and
till
feels like as part of your body. And
gotta
I
wait
would
till
not
they're
like to have
ripe.
this conversation any further. It's actually
You
quite
don't like talking
offensive.
about grapes, huh?
He's thinking about just a whole cluster of grapes shooting out of his asshole right now to now form a new cluster.
I can't deal with grape talk after hemorrhoids anymore. Like it's not tonight. Not tonight. All right.
Like
So anybody in the
grapes,
chat,
how would you parallel?
I would like to hear
how would
about
you
drugs
make
that I
that
should
part of
try
that?
at some point.
I got a
Preferably
new one.
organic
I
and
got a new one.
hallucinogenic.
2CB is one you should try.
Oh, dude, been there, done that, and it was perfectly legal at that time. But holy fuck, 2CB? What a fucking time! Oh my god!
Yeah, mix that with
There's
a
a
little bit of
reason they made
mushrooms.
that shit illegal. That is way too much fun.
Mix that with a little bit of mushrooms. You're having a good time.
There's no.
Oh,
holding back.
okay,
There's no
okay.
holding
You know what?
back.
We got to get into this a little bit.
Yeah.
There's no holding back.
Many years ago,
Did I?
I was a model citizen, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Thank you very much, David Tomes.
Yeah.
But I
Hey,
behaved.
brother, can I
know-
interrupt?
Sure,
I'm,
Cobra.
I'm gonna go watch my kid do his sets.
Yeah, you should
And,
definitely turn this off if you have kids around.
Yeah. No, Jack's son is gonna do his sets for me. I'll see you if you guys are here in 15 minutes. I'll see you again.
Yeah.
Okay, please come back soon.
I appreciate you. Love Arm Sport. Love all you guys out
Appreciate
there.
you too.
Yeah, bye, Cobra.
Support.
This is way too long of an outro.
See you in 15.
Hurry the fuck up or I'll do it for you.
See you in a 1-5. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't mention any names because incriminating bullshit. And this story is definitely made up, all allegedly, whatever the fuck. Roy, if he was here, he would probably give me better advice, but he probably told me not to say it, but I'm going to do it. So way back before kids, 2CB became this new thing, and chemists always try to stay ahead of the law. And they tweak things to make sure that properties aren't illegal. So nothing I did here was illegal. It would be illegal to do it now, but then it wasn't.
Especially because now the recipe is guaranteed tweaked to amazingness. It's way too
I'll be right
fun
back.
legal.
Gentlemen, I'll be right back. Gonna go check.
I'm not going to ask if it's available, but I want to know if it's available.
It's totally not available. There's no way that I could get that.
Definitely available. Yeah. So I was absolutely drug-free, chemical-free, living a good life. I was married, trying to have children, trying to be a good person, didn't arm wrestle. I had zero fun back at this point in my life. And I woke up one morning
and decided to do a big
bunch of people that may or may not have been very closely related to me were fucking absolutely obliterated, hammered at 8 o'clock in the morning in my carport.
Oh, lovely.
I walked outside because I heard all this noise. It woke me up. I fucking come storm out the door. I throw the door open. What the fuck? Oh, there's a bunch of my alleged brothers that are probably not related, or I don't know, standing there, and they just look at me with a bunch of booze and then point to this wall of fucking booze. There's like 8 cases of beer, and on top of it is a case. Well, okay, so 5 of them were cases of beer. 3 of them were cases of these Rockstar vodka combinations. And on top of that was a case of like liquor.
Hello.
There's different 40 ounces of whiskey, vodka, rum. It was all there. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, somebody got
Here.
a sizable check that morning and decided we're going to Evan's place and everybody's getting fucked up today. The beer hand may or may not have been there. By 10 a.m., I can look through my Facebook memories. I was sitting inside of my TV stand drinking Rockstar and vodka because there was no TV in the stand. I was just being TV for everybody. I got super fucking drunk. And I had to go take a nap by like 2. I did not catch that. By 2 p.m., middle of the afternoon, I got to take a nap. I wake up at like 3:30. Okay, let's go resume drinking for the day.
Yeah.
I walk into my basement, and there's an awful lot of people there that weren't there when I took my nap. And they are heavily partaking in a party. And I was not okay with it. I was quite upset. And I looked at this one individual that's definitely not related to me. It said, you know the rules around here.
Ooh, I like
You're not allowed
that.
having that shit in my house. He's like, look, I know, I get it. But all we did was some of this and some of this. You can be mad and kick us all out. Or you can make one little exception and join us for the day. So I said, I don't want to have to hurt all of these people that aren't related to me. I'll just join you one time only. One hand had 2 CB, the other hand had a bag of mushrooms. So I took 2 pills of that and probably like 10 grams of mushrooms.
Whatever, man. Wow.
And I was given the warning, like, don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that. This is a bad idea. I'm like, look, in or out. There's no half-assing this. The thing with 2CB, that shit motherfucking hits you quick. Like, it's a
5 minutes.
rapid onset motherfucker.
Yeah, within 5 minutes, yeah.
Yep. So there I am wearing a fucking onesie, trying to fucking do electrical work in my bathroom because my light stopped working. And I realized this is a fucking terrible idea. Like, this is how you electrocute yourself.
Yeah.
I have no business with a screwdriver in this socket right now.
Electricity. It's shocking.
Shut up.
Shocking how quick it'll go wrong.
And then I'm trying to shoot 10 minutes later. I am so fucked up. I'm trying to shoot double legs at people that aren't even there. Like, I'm just grabbing air.
Picker.
And I'm like looking around and I'm like, fuck, there was nobody there. We were so fucked up. I was so fucked up. They convinced me to stop shooting double legs at people in the living room and come downstairs to the other living room.
Stop shoot. Wait. Stop
the
shooting
fights are
double
on.
legs.
What?
Stop shooting double legs.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's only assault with a weapon.
No, there's no weapons. I was trying to wrestle people that weren't there.
Oh, okay.
I shot-
Yeah, shooting double legs
Oh,
means
okay.
something different back there. Okay.
I shot a double leg one time, but it was with a
What's the-
45.
Yeah, because you don't know how to aim for fucking lungs. But anyways, I do remember this was the night
I got it again.
GSP fought Josh Koscheck. And I'm watching them fight. And I can't
Okay.
believe that anybody would ever get into a fist fight at a time like this. Like everything is so great. Why would you want a fist fight right now? Like, this is so
Yeah, they-
fun. Why would you want a
Okay.
fist fight?
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
not.
figure out why
everything
people
up.
are fighting.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Right. But they were
I'm
fighting,
gonna
and it was
give
on
you
the
some
TV,
TCB,
and I was
you
upset
tell me
about
if
it.
it's
Like,
not
why would
fun.
you want to fight right now? Everything's so fun. Why are you fighting? And
Yeah.
my
They're
brother
lesser
showed up.
beings.
Now, he was no part of any of this because he just showed up. And
Allegedly.
every like 10 minutes, I'd look over and see him sitting there. I'd be like, holy fuck, where did you come from?
My mom.
And then I'd go back to being fucked up. And then I'd look over, holy shit, where the
See?
fuck did you come from? All fucking night. It was just a mess. Anyway, that was the first time I ever tried 2CB. And
Any experience with DMT?
we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
So the very next night, we go out to the bar. And a buddy of mine, he's a really big dude. He's like a fucking near 7-footer, right? And
It's a big one.
I ask him, like, hey man, you want to go for a smoke? And he's like, yeah, let's go outside for a smoke because we're not allowed smoking at the bars. And we had to go outside to do it. And he's like, here, just hold my drink. Let me tie my shoe. We'll go out for a smoke. I said, okay. So he hands me his whiskey. I go to take a sip of it. And he looks at, whoa. Don't do that. What? What do you mean?
That's
Why
nice.
wouldn't I drink your
Oh, that's a
why wouldn't I
nice
drink
one.
your whiskey? He's like,
That's a nice
there's
locker.
2CB in that. I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's a nice locker.
I don't want to drink that drink because I'm not prepared to go down that hole tonight.
That's a nice one.
So
That
we
is-
don't. We set the
Thanks,
drink
man.
down, and he's 7-footer. Like he reaches up, and that fucking drink's like 10 feet in the air. He sets it up on a shelf that nobody in the world could reach. We go outside for a smoke, came for a drink outside. We come back in. He goes to grab his drink, and it's gone. We're like, oh boy, somebody's in for a hell of a night that stole his drink. And we spent all night trying to find somebody that was like losing their fucking shit that stole his drink. Like that'll backfire on you. Don't steal drinks because some people drug themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you steal drinks because you can't afford to buy your own,
That's
I
not
don't know
very
if I
nice.
feel bad for you. But if you're out there trying to get fucked up stealing people's drinks, you're probably not upset that you got free drugs with it.
You know.
Well, it wouldn't matter to you because you
Also,
probably don't even remember.
Roy just texted me. Apparently, the
Stealing
disclaimer
something.
I should bring out right now is this is all made up material for the internet.
Yeah, this is not real.
Absolutely fictitious and doesn't represent anybody that actually exists.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Just so everybody knows, I actually don't get fucked up. That would be stupid. My body is a temple. I treat it as such. I would never put anything besides booze into my system because I'm a professional athlete.
Yeah, of course. This is water, and I am a method actor.
It's like Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom, is what it is.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doomed Livers.
I was thinking more like
Nobody
it's a
does Disney anymore.
it's like that snake cult temple that Conan the Barbarian that they snuck into.
I think he was technically supposed to be a druid, which freaked me out when I heard about that.
Can I be a druid?
What can you be?
Yeah, I want to be a druid.
Well, but
Are you
but
fluid in
not the
druid?
Conan one, not the Conan one, because that was just the most weirdest bastardization of it. Anyway, he was like a bad guy, right? But he certainly had nothing to do with any kind of real druidry. But I did remember reading that. I don't know why I brought it up, but I do remember reading about that.
So speaking of druids, what about the Wicker Man? How about that?
What about that?
I mean, like that's a pretty fucking heavy thing. Like the whole concept of the Wicker Man. You know what the Wicker Man was, right?
Yes. Well, it was a place of a sacrifice.
Yeah, where they took people and put them
So
into
they say. So they
and
say.
burned it. It's like you put people inside of it and burn them
yes,
fucking
they would
alive.
there were times where they put goats and they put animals and
And
sometimes
people.
prisoners of
Yeah, I
war.
hit you with a fucking beer can. It was empty. Whatever.
Prisoners of war. It's like hitting somebody with a beer can and saying, "Fuck you, you're wrong. I'm right. Fuck you, you're gonna." Anyway, when they did, I guess, burn people though, it was said that
Allegedly.
allegedly they would put herbs and shit like medicinal herbs and shit that would smoke the people out before they burn to death.
Just sit. Yeah, it's a motherfucker of a chair. Just sit. Yeah, it'll catch you. It'll catch you.
I don't know, but we weren't there, so we don't know.
Who is there with you? Is that Rogie?
Yeah, the beer hand. I'm assuming he's gonna get fucking hammered and sleep here tonight.
No, my girlfriend's gonna pick me up.
I wish I had.
Or she could just get hammered when she gets here and sleep too.
Hey, I did not display yet my new torch. I bought my new torch at this. I bought my new torch at like some dépanneur somewhere, you know.
Some dépanneur.
it's
Is
really
that
simple.
gold plated?
It's bronze, it's like bronze
It's
garbage.
like my torch, just like way fucking
It's got
cooler. So
quad-
thanks for
it's
one
got,
upping
like-
me, you son of a bitch.
It's got four blades. It's got four blades, flame blades. Woo! It's got four little.
Okay, so I'm not sure if that's the
I
mushrooms
have
or is
to-
that the coolest looking torch ever.
It's cute. It's cute, and you know what? I've gone through.
Roy, you're gonna stop being a loser.
I've gone through a lot of fucking torches, and although the only issue, it's barely even an issue. You have to it's small, so you have to reload it a lot. You have to refill it a lot. It runs out of juice quick.
That's just
But-
like Bear Man. He's small and he has to be reloaded.
Why would you
a
have
lot.
to be so fucking insulting, Roy? Why is that your instant go-to thing to say? Is an insult.
Because
I'm
it's
talking-
Roy Baker and
Because
he's
How
an
are you
asshole.
supposed to
Because
see
I'm
it?
talking to Bear Man. I mean, Bear Man just asked to be
I'm
insulted.
sorry. I'm drinking. I might be the werewolf. Might come out.
No, David Toms, don't ever apologize for being rude to Roy Baker.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't want to be rude to anybody.
It's Roy
But-
Baker. He's not a person.
Yeah.
It's like a
that's
stripper. It's not a real person. They don't have feelings or parents.
I'm a non-player character.
Wait, isn't that a-
NPC.
Yeah.
Why are
Yeah.
orphans so bad at dodgeball?
Oh, I can.
'Cause nobody
I can apply
misses.
mods that would render
Nobody
you guys
misses.
meaningless.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dip, duck, dive, dodge.
One of the greatest to ever do it, Patches O'Houlihan.
Oh,
And one was-
Patches. He was a
He was a
motherfucker
hero.
in his scarf. Hey, I got some hookers back in the room.
You gotta grab it by the horns and you gotta hump it into submission.
Dude, Patches was a badass.
He was extreme. He was extreme, old Patches. That's what I liked about him.
Man, if I ever end up in a wheelchair, I want to be exactly like Patches with hookers in the hotel room all the time.
Patches and or Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
Oh, Lieutenant Dan's a pretty badass.
Especially when he made it, like when at the end too, like exactly.
But Lieutenant Dan is kind of fucked up. I don't really want to be like Lieutenant Dan for the most part, but he's kind of fucked up, and there's a lot about him
Amazing.
that I do aspire to be.
Makes me want to jump off a boat.
Big Dark. Sub G, still here.
He fucks it up. So apparently, Dark Lord is the president of the Big B fan club.
He is my biggest fan. It's like
When you say your biggest fan, does that like mean he's fat,
it means that he's like
or he's
fucking-
like stalker level
He's like-
fanish?
he's like 7 feet 5 bills and fucking can lift a house. He's the Dark Lord.
I once convinced Ian Carnegie that he could lift a corner of a house.
Yeah, and did he get a hernia?
No, we didn't let him try, but
Okay.
we convinced him that we were lifting the house like where everybody just grabbed and lifted, and then we put the blocks underneath, and then we go to the other corner and do it. And we're like, dude, now that you're here, you
Phone
can
is
do
blinking.
one corner, and all of us will get the other corner. You can just
My
lift
phone
the
is
corner of the house.
blinking.
Yeah, he was
No, it is.
not good at drinking.
I
And it
don't
was like
care
one
who
of the first 10 times in his life that he got wasted. And we convinced him that he could do it. And he was ready to grab onto the corner of the house and lift it. It was hilarious.
corner of the house, like just grab on and I got this. Fucking Thor over here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
David,
I like that.
Hopefully we can convince him that he's able to arm wrestle Pork Chop on Saturday, because
Who?
I really want to watch the Grippler win right-handed and give him a few more months of prep to be ready for September.
I'm not gonna
Hey.
lie to you. I'm not trying to
Hey.
take anything away from Ian, but he won't be pork chop right-handed right now.
You have no idea what kind of shape Grippler's in.
Is
Yeah,
Pork Chop healed up real good?
Okay, let's just say maybe let's just say I don't like I don't know if Ian's been on his game or not, but I'm telling you right now, pork chop's right hand is I'm not gonna say anything. Next time you're with him, just feel it for yourself.
Is Pork Chop even going to be pulling right-handed yet? I thought he was like still out
Yeah.
for a few months yet.
I don't
Right-handed.
know. I don't know if he's committed to competition pulling with the right hand, but I'm telling you, like on the table in a slow pull again, the guy's right back to where he was. Minus probably some like I don't know, maybe he's worried about some integral stuff, but
I
that's
don't
gonna
think
be
he wants to go too hard.
that's gonna be all done soon.
I think Porky should be worried about the left right now
Oh,
and
his left's
making
good. His left's
sure
good.
that right does not fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
If
want
Grippler's
I don't
coming to
want him to hurt
compete,
himself again too soon.
I can give pork chop pretty much like 80-85%, and he's still totally cool. You know what I mean? Same thing with a lot of people, probably even with Devin. You know what I mean? He's gripping up with Devin, and it's definitely the power's there. I can promise you that.
so here's
Yeah,
the thing
it
with
is, and
Grippler,
it is
all right?
his
So
choice.
I might be biased,
Oh,
and
man.
there's a good chance that Grippler, he was the guy that got me into arm wrestling, right? That's my very first coach. It might just be that he knows how to pull me. He knows where I am good, where I'm not good, and how to dictate the match against me.
Yeah, you're not good
Right.
anywhere.
Right. I have never come close to even having a match with him right-handed. Oh, set it back down. You got to put those on the post. Grab the post if you're going to move the chair. I've never even come close to having a match with him right-handed, and I pulled out all the tricks.
It all up or what?
He absolutely fucking destroys me every time.
So fuck.
And I can't believe that Pork Chop has handled him the way that he has in their matches. I've seen Ian lose to guys that I beat,
I can't.
and I'm like, how the fuck did that happen?
Ray Oliver.
I have never come close to Grippler in a real match, right-handed, like at all. I mean, I'm talking the same day where I grabbed the guy that just beat him. What did you just lose to him? But he still kills me.
Is Grippler going to be at the armgods on September 30th?
He's coming Saturday. If he wins, he's going to be there.
He'll win.
Well, apparently not with the way Porky's feeling. And
Am I
Pork
allowed
Chop,
to enter?
look, Pork Chop made Grippler look fucking amateur
Yeah, he beat
in
his
their
ass.
super match.
Yeah,
Really?
he beat his ass. He did.
That is the only time I have ever bet money or staked with arm bet that I was wrong. Because I just could not see a way that Pork Chop could beat him. I arm wrestled with both of them getting ready. There's just like in my mind, that is 100% safe bet. All of the staking I had ever done and all that accumulation, like I left it all in the account. I never pulled none of that out. I put it all in on that one. And I lost everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there.
Thinking about it.
I don't know, man. I saw Grippler at breakfast, and he wasn't. He seemed like he was comfortable. He didn't seem very confident. And then when the Mantis, then when Nick fucking didn't have the right size shirt for him, apparently it threw off his confidence as well. And I was like, so I guess that was not a good day for him at the office, you know?
I don't. Yeah, apparently not having a shirt that made him feel nice fucked with his psyche. Now
Could that be like nervousness affecting somebody when they've
I'll
never
tell you this
been
though,
in a
Gribbly.
big
was nervous
crowd
about
before?
this.
One of his biggest assets is his mentality, his belief in himself that is possibly even delusional. But it's a good thing for him. When he believes it, he comes at that and he fucking fires out 100%. He knows he can do it if he does it right. And that's admirable. Now, for me, myself, I don't need to believe I can do it to try as hard as I can. I just like to fight. You know, I'm going to go with my best option, what I feel, check it out. Okay, whatever. Best move. If I were to get set up with a match against Devin, I'm not going to say no to it. Oh, you're going to give me $5,000 to go pull him? Okay, well, I mean, as long as you know I'm going to get whacked 3-0, I'll go. I'm still going to try. I'm not showing up trying to lose. I'll fight as hard as I can. And it does not matter if I believe I can win or not. I don't think that's going to affect my performance. I will fight like a motherfucker until I have to stop.
Yeah.
But of course, you're going to take the offer if somebody offers you money, even though you think you might probably lose.
Coachy, I have a quick question. On Saturday, I know like I already have a match at armgods, but am I allowed to have like a couple drinks and compete anyways?
Not right-handed.
Not right-handed?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot compete right-handed.
Oh, that's gay.
Oh, Big B.
For what reason?
So I didn't actually hear anything you said. I think you cut out real bad right there.
Yeah.
But if I'm any good at lip reading, let's just not ask that again.
Okay, I should just stop talking because he told me to, man. That's what I'll do.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, maybe
That's what it
ask me
sounded
that
like,
question. When we're not, right-handed. So, as your coach, I don't want you competing at any type of level right now. 2, there is no reason you should have stopped your right-handed training to compete at an event.
Uh-huh.
And if you're not ready to compete at an event, you are still training. Your arm should not be ready to compete. And the chance of injury is way too high when you're showing up not at 100%. I do not want you getting injured coming ahead of a match this caliber. I don't want him seeing how you plan on arm wrestling. I don't think you've been arm wrestling long enough to go in there. Even if we have the conversation, this is what you're going to do. This is what they want you to see. The drive to win's going to be there. And if you want to show a flop and you're like, oh, dude, I can get this motherfucker's hand. I don't think you've been in enough competitions to lay down a match that you could win.
Yeah, of course. That's the whole fun of it.
Right. So no, I don't want you competing.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah.
At all. I'm not your dad. Well, not your real dad.
Not your real dad.
So I don't actually get to tell you what to do, but it's my tournament, and I promise I don't care how many times you fill out the form and pay the entry fee, I will lose it, and you're not competing right-handed.
Interesting.
But you
Wait
can
a
sign up 7 times. We welcome your entry fee.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
Is your match with Frampton, is it right or left-handed?
It's right-handed.
It's right-handed. September 30th.
Yeah, B's right and left are not the same. I don't want this motherfucker knowing what your right hand's working on, how it is. You were drunk as fuck when we were in Wales.
Oh yeah.
And you were able to only show off what you wanted to there, but that's not competition.
No. I honestly, like, when I showed off, the only person that I really showed off to there was what's his name? That smiling bastard. Fucking
Tom?
no. What's his name there? Fucking
Connor.
the smiling bastard. The guy. Why can't I think of his name right now? It's probably because I'm smoking this giant blunt. But the old guy from England there. He fucking all he smiles nonstop in his matches.
Well, Frodo wasn't there, but like Craig?
Craig Sanders, exactly.
Yeah.
Craig Sanders. Yeah, I pulled with him. Like I gave him like pretty much like 80% of my tank, and then I like pulled with everybody after. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not saying you can't. I'm telling you, you shouldn't. You have a match of a caliber outside
What about
somebody
what about
in your
what about
experience
Battle
level
of,
should ever have.
What about Battle of the Bunker? Like fucking, should I not do that either?
Not right-handed.
Not right-handed.
Nope.
All right.
You should not be competing with that right hand until September 30th.
All right.
You know, you want to get out there, experience transfers right and left, like getting used to the referees, the competition, all of that shit. Your body can figure out the difference right and left. But showing your hand and what you got, what you can do, where your improvements have been.
Yeah.
Don't want that dude seeing any weaknesses. That's for goddamn sure.
Yep.
Now, Rob Frampton, I don't think is smart enough to see shit. But the team around him is.
Yeah, exactly.
You're suggesting to hide the.
I'm
problem.
saying Rob Frampton is really good at lifting heavy things, but that's the only thing he's actually good at. He needs somebody else to count and add the numbers up on the weights when he lifts them. Like that big dumb motherfucker can't even figure out what he's lifting without help doing math. But he's strong as fuck, and he does have a good coaching team. And you don't want them seeing your shit.
Yeah, but what if Big B's so good it doesn't even matter?
If Big B was that good, I would be telling him to pull. But Big B also sucks. So we're having fun with this. You want to break it right down. You got B and Frampton. These are both big, strong fucking dudes that are really just starting to get better at arm wrestling. Like, both of these guys are still learning at every practice, right? They both get arm wrestling. Well, I don't think Rob really gets arm wrestling, but he was like a fucking one of the strongest men to have ever lived. So you don't have to get it as well. B has the good fortune of being a high hooker. So technically advances at a faster rate than like everybody else in the world.
Well, I'm technically a high hooker.
Technically, you are high and you probably fuck hookers.
What?
But
what did you just say to me?
I was talking to Roy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just don't think B should be showing his hand too early with this.
All right.
Okay. Hey, do you know, Big B, I got a question for you. Are you familiar with the bar music club Mavericks in Ottawa?
Hey, Roy, before you ask
yeah.
your question, I got one for you. Are you familiar with the term, shut up, Roy? Fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta go take a piss. I'll be back.
I've heard it a few times. So
I guess you've been doing stuff in Ottawa, and I don't know, Mavericks, like fuck, it's a spot like in the market. I don't know. I didn't even know it's still open, to be honest.
there's my favorite band is going to play there, not this Friday, but next Friday. You should go see them. They're really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Obsessed. Great band.
Interesting.
I remember an underground bar there right in the market, right beside.
Interesting.
I forget what it was called.
Well, I'm gonna be having fun on fucking Saturday, regardless. I might be.
I don't like to drive in the city.
I might put on like a fake mustache and like those glasses with the fake mustaches and the eyes and the nose and stuff.
Groucho glasses.
And then the
Groucho
answer
glasses.
is little G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody would ever recognize you.
If I sneak in there.
You could sneak right in with your disguise.
Yeah, no thing.
Oh no. Yeah. Cheers.
Slancher. Slancher Malaria.
Are you drinking Sparkle Puffs? Is that Sparkle Puffs, David?
I
Yes,
gave it a
sir.
try, David. But Sparkle Puff, I mean, unless I'm already ready.
Since about 1 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time.
Sparkle Puff.
Who the fuck's Andrew?
Like, who the fuck? What the fuck?
What in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Jesus fucking just happened? Hey, Cobra.
Hey, brother.
What's shaking?
Slow motion, man. About
What's
to melt,
crack-a-lackin'?
melting some butter. Gonna slap some popcorn together.
Oh, you're making food and stuff. I've
Yeah,
heard of food.
I just polished off some butterfly shrimp. Now
I've
it's
heard of food. Gotta get me some of that someday.
I really want to get one of those that flag that says I'm Canadian. I want to get one of those when I'm there.
Sometimes you can get them from the beer store.
That's really
Sometimes
appropriate.
Sometimes they come in a 2-4. Like you have to wait for a special, and like when they promote them, and then they sometimes they have one in a 24 case of beer. They will
Really?
just slide it in there, and it'll be in like a little plastic sheath. They do that with T-shirts and flags and stuff. That's probably where you'd get one, or you could look online and probably find one. Just like you could find a fuck Trudeau flag floating
Whoa.
around somewhere. So Cobra, you are thinking about coming up to Canada sometime?
yeah. Whatever I want, I'll come up there, bro.
Cool.
Me and Big B are talking a little bit. I don't know.
Oh,
If it'll,
excellent.
yeah, I don't know if it'll be armed guards, but I'll probably come up in there low profile. Just
Well,
slide up.
you're in good hands.
The old tuck and slide.
Yeah, slow motion.
Just get you over on the PJ.
Already know.
I don't even
basically,
want to finish off the
I'm ready for
last
that Breathe the
drag.
King thing.
Easy.
I don't even want to finish off the last dregs of this thing. It's like, wow.
Oh, David Tomes, have you ever considered not acting like a bitch?
Well, it's gross. So I'm gonna fucking.
Don't
grab
you ever call Sparkle Puff gross. Drink it. Be a goddamn man.
God damn it!
Yeah, be a man,
things-
David Tomes. Be
The
a
things
man.
I do for love. The things we do for love.
Like walking in the rain and the snow, and there's nowhere to go. The part of you
Work
is
your fingers to the bone. What do you get?
bony finger.
Bony fingers.
Is this an actual song you guys are singing? Like, why don't I know
Actually, yes,
what
it
you guys
is.
are talking about?
Actually, yes, it is.
Bony finger.
Allegedly.
Andrew knows, because he's old
Who the
like
fuck
me.
is Andrew?
Oh shit.
Cobra.
His name is
What up?
Andrew? We should all take a minute to make fun of Cobra's name being Andrew,
Why?
because it's funny.
Mandrew.
What's his middle name?
Abraham, my father's name, Abraham.
That's cool.
First name is Andrew, my grandfather's name. I'm Andrew Abraham. Right?
There is
AAR.
no way.
R.
That's bullshit.
AAR.
That's fucking bullshit.
He's calling bullshit
Who the
apparently.
fuck gets a fucking cool middle name like fucking Abraham?
Abraham.
Father of man. Abraham.
I actually like Cobra even
see the
less
guy.
now after
Yeah.
hearing that.
Well, Cobra is probably about something else.
Cobra,
John Mathis would say, champ.
I don't like you, Cobra. You're not my friend anymore.
Never was, honey.
How do you get a cool middle name? That's bullshit. You know, if I had a cool middle name, I'd probably walk around like a pimp myself. But
Have you seen
no.
how many arm wrestling tournaments he's won? Of course you have.
No, because my math's about as good as fucking Roy Baker's fucking trivia. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
So, you know how I like always end the show randomly in the middle of conversation? You know how I do that?
Poof.
Nobody?
Okay, nuke the guest.
113.
No, I'm actually not nuking any guests or ending the show. I was just asking if anybody knew.
Allegedly.
See you in
Could be off
Hollywood.
the air. We could be off the air right now.
Hey, Cobra,
We
What
got
up, man?
Big B. We got
now that we're not on the air,
me and
what was that show that you almost made and I was going to be super happy about, but you didn't?
I don't know. No idea.
the show didn't get published yet, or
No,
idea.
Cobra just wasn't cool enough to make it.
Allegedly.
I doubt that.
Which production? I don't know.
I don't know. I remember I still have a picture copy.
Oh,
of
1923.
yeah, that Civil War something looking
It
something.
had
I did
nothing to
that.
do with the Civil War.
I don't know what it was. It looked like sort of like that.
Just, I
have
actually
the-
looked into it, Cobra.
I copied the picture.
And there's no way they could have cast you as a Dutton. Like, it
A
just
what?
didn't make sense,
A what?
right?
1923.
Was your name going to be was your last name going to be Dutton in the show?
No,
Because that's a writing flaw to cast you. You know?
Right.
Why?
Shut up. No, right now. Shut up.
Look, guys, I got my pecker slapped. I got told to shut up and not for fun. Like, he motherfucking meant that. Like, I'm going to get bitch slapped with the back of his foot if I keep going.
Okay. I may never get touched again, so I understand.
unless you got like $200, Dave, then you're good
Could
to
you
go.
imagine how fucking bad that would be if I got bitch slapped with the back of a foot?
Where does it hit? Tell me, where does it hit? And
Wouldn't that be like a bitch kick?
depends on velocity and like it might not
No,
even do
not when the
anything.
pimp does it. It's all bitch slapping.
It might be very nice.
It
I'd
don't matter
probably
what
catch-
he hits you with. It's a
probably
bitch
catch him
slap.
between
I'm
the
just
ear and
saying,
the-
I'd rather it be the foot than something else.
I'd rather be the hammer than the nail.
His leg doesn't weigh 113 pounds, so I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. At least I'll be able to wake up tomorrow and tell you that I should have shut up on time, like he told me to, as I'm doing right now.
Allegedly.
Speaking of kicks, do you know why Taekwondo or Tang Sudo?
Hey, Roy, speaking of shutting up, you should do that.
Do you know why it developed the way it did?
But according to my mother, if you want to get hit by Cobra, take the hand first, then the foot, the unmentionables.
Okay.
Actually put my stepdaddy up for long-term sentence. So we don't want to do that to him. My mother would be upset with me.
Allegedly.
She told me she would retire from egg sandwich making forever if
Ain't
we
never
put him
gonna
up on
happen.
those charges.
Never gonna happen.
Yeah, ain't never gonna happen.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
I'm gonna have to hook up
She
my
said
pulley.
she would fucking not make any more egg sandwiches forever if you were fucking serving life. She wouldn't do
We'll
it.
have none of that.
No, she really appreciates you, Cobra.
I mean, she'll be sneaking them sandwiches inside.
Okay, so every single joke I want to make about that is wildly inappropriate.
Wow.
Now you go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I won't be offended. I know she won't.
Well, we're just gonna have to kick Cobra out of here.
Oh man.
You did not.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? Cobra
You
cross the
won.
line. That's the end of the show. Fuck y'all.
I won.
Uh-oh.